on a daily, feeling like Gresh unleashed.
There's a saying, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Tonight, 20 women and 30 men will do battle for the ultimate prize, a world championship opportunity at WrestleMania. Tonight, the Prince returns home for the first time in years in an attempt to reclaim the throne that is held by the Diamond and a corporation. Tonight, John Cena returns for the first time since WWE Ground Zero for an opportunity at revenge against an unknown entity known as the Fiend. On this night, many will fail, very few will win. But sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war. And in that process, all you have to do.
And now, Gresh Digital Media proudly presents WWE Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania starts on this night. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Royal Rumble live from the Tokyo Dome here in Tokyo, Japan. What a night we have in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. 20 women and 30 men will compete in a Royal Rumble match, respectively, to compete at WrestleMania for their chance at immortality, a title match against the Women's Champion or the WWE World Champion at WrestleMania. But to kick us off here is a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, the workhorse title, if you will. And out first is the two-time IC champion within this series, the self-proclaimed here and now, the self-proclaimed Antichrist of professional wrestling, the legendary Jeff Hardy. He is the leader of the mysterious faction known as the Order, last defeating Drew McIntyre back in Survivor Series before losing the championship to Cesaro last month at WWE Joker's Wild. Hardy has grown quite obsessed with that championship to the point that he started the Order and got into the minds of Seth Rollins, Karrion Kross, and most recently, Buddy Murphy. With those three men backing him, his Order, his vision, along with Scarlett, is one to reckon with, and we don't know anything, to say the very least, of that faction. Hardy expected to receive his one-on-one rematch for the title against Cesaro, but his actions as of late, which included him taking out Cesaro with a concussion and basically making an enemy out of Keith Lee, provoked the cabinet to make this a triple threat match. Still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will also see a triple threat tornado tag team match where the Undisputed Era will defend their tag team championships against the Street Profits as well as the Usos. Also, we will see the EST Bianca Belair defend her women's championship with her health at stake or in question against the Nightmare Rhea Ripley. That is all later tonight. 2 Royal Rumble matches. We are jam-packed here for the Royal Rumble, the final event of this year before we head into the new year of new beginnings. And Jeff Hardy is pacing and preparing for his 2 adversaries. And his first adversary is someone who has quite the vendetta against the Order. He is the limitless one, Keith Lee. Fun fact about Keith Lee, he was either going to come to the WWE or go to New Japan Pro Wrestling, but he chose the former and has since made quite the impact. Final NXT North American champion in this series, looking to become the first man to have held both in his career. Lee has made he made his debut last month in Vegas, confronting Cesaro and gave him a 24-hour notice that he was cashing in his championship opportunity the following night on Monday Night Carnage, which was unfortunately interrupted by Seth Rollins at the order of Jeff Hardy. Keith Lee, as I said, was looking to become the first man to have held both the IC title and the North American title. I'm so excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Keith Lee is ready to go. Lee holds a recent victory over the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins when he popped out of the blackout stump into the Spirit Bomb, and as recently took out Jeff Hardy with the Tope Come Hero, a move that a man his size should not be able to move. You can tell by the sound of my voice, the way I'm stumbling over my words, that I ain't ready for this one to kick us off. And this is just the first night, the first match, if you will. And of course, we couldn't have this match without the champion, the current reigning and defending Intercontinental Champion, the current workhorse of the WWE, the Swiss Cyborg, Cesaro. He is a former two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion and a multi-time tag team champion within this series. Became the IC champion by overcoming the outside interference of the Order and dethroned Jeff Hardy, which does not sit well with the Antichrist. But I have to question the physical condition of the champion after recently returning from a concussion at the hands of Hardy, a trait that Hardy has dubbed the concussion, which is quote-unquote effing free. What a way to kick off tonight's event with the second of 5 championship matches here at the Royal Rumble. If you missed the kickoff show hosted by Third Strike Entertainment, it is available now on demand. We saw Hideo Itami leave Tokyo, Japan, and return to the WWE, and he is now your new World Television Champion. Check that out if you haven't already. But this is what it's all about right there. Cesaro is pumped. He is ready to go. I am ready to go. Three-way dance, if you will, for the Intercontinental Championship as this sold-out crowd here in Tokyo, Japan. Welcome, the Swiss Cyborg. Let me know who you got winning this one, ladies and gentlemen, down in the live chat. Cesaro, Hardy, Keith Lee. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The Intercontinental Championship referee Jessica Carr will be your official for this one as she hoists the belt up. I am excited for this one. And we are just doing the first match, and the bell haven't even rung yet, but it is about to in just a matter of seconds. And here we go. Let's go. Crowd already behind Keith Lee. They are looking at, hoping and looking at a new Intercontinental Champion when this one is all said and done. But Hardy getting in the face of the men he interrupted, because this was the initial match that, as I mentioned, on Monday Night Carnage for the Intercontinental Championship that Hardy was not too pleased with. Both men have not taken their eye off each other, and Hardy is trying to get their attention, but he doesn't get. Oh, he went after Lee, but Lee just brushed him off. Lee just brushed off that forearm, and now Lee, Lee, Spirit Bomb to Hardy, just like that. Just like that. Keith Lee flattened Hardy with the Spirit Bomb, and now Cesaro looking to pick the scraps and just get him out of the ring, looking to make sure that it's that it's just these two that is left in the ring. Oh, and he went for an uppercut. That didn't phase him. That European uppercut did not even phase him, but that one, it got him rocked, but it's not phasing. These strikes that Cesaro is not phasing Keith Lee whatsoever. As Hardy's trying to recover on the outside, trying to figure out what he just ran into. He ran into a Spirit Bomb as well as Cesaro, and then Cesaro getting taken out by Lee. Hardy picking his scraps. He's now rushing back in the ring, which is a smart strategy. He's letting these two bulls tear each other apart. Oh, Lee, Russian leg sweep. That took Lee down. Hardy took down Lee with that Russian leg sweep, and now looking to take the former North American champion out on his feet, but that was just short-lived and short-sighted because Lee just taking him shoulder first into the LED post. And now Cesaro once again showing his strength. Once again showing the strength, and he just once again took out Hardy with that knee to the side of the face, because you know he wants revenge for what Hardy did to him, giving him a concussion that put him on the shelf for 2 weeks. But I gotta ask, what is his mindset right now? What is his physical state? He's holding up so far, but I gotta wonder, did he come back too soon? Because he was only out on the shelf for 2 weeks with that concussion. Oh, and Lee unleashes. Lee about to send him halfway across the ring. Lee sending Cesaro halfway across the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And now, what is Cesaro? Cesaro in serious trouble right here. Lee looking to put the Swiss Cyborg away. Lee, what a chop. What a chop, and Hardy back in the fray. But he's not rushing because he knows the powers. I was about to say he knows the power that Keith Lee possesses, but you know what? I'm not surprised. Lee sending Hardy back into the corner. Hardy trying to fight out it because he does not want to get squashed. And now Hardy, the strength. The strength of Hardy, back body drop. Hardy not playing any games right here. And now a neck breaker to the champion. I don't think anybody could believe that Hardy just hit that back body drop on Keith Lee, but the things that you'll do to leave as the Intercontinental Champion as he connects with that DDT. Lee is stunned on the outside. I can't even believe what we just witnessed. He's back up, but he's leaving Hardy and Cesaro. Twist of Hate. Twist of Hate looking to put this one away and become the Intercontinental Champion here in Tokyo. No, only a 2. Hardy thought that was it. But you got to do a lot more to keep Cesaro away, to pry that championship from the Swiss Cyborg. Going for the Swanton. Nobody home, landing back first. That's tough. And now Cesaro with an elevated European uppercut. Cesaro looking to put this one away. Keith Lee on the outside trying to recover from what he just went through with Hardy. And now, Lee shouts out to Tyson Kidd with that sharpshooter. Tyson Kidd, the entire Hart family. Sharpshooter, will he force the Antichrist to tap right here and now? Lee back in. Lee breaking up the hold. Smart strategy. Let them wear each other down before and connecting with that backbreaker. Let them wear each other down before you pick your straps, pick your spot. We are live here in the Tokyo Dome for the Royal Rumble. As Lee sends him halfway across the ring. Still to come tonight, 2 Royal Rumble matches. Finn Balor looks to reclaim the throne as he challenges Apollo Crews for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So much at stake here tonight as the road to WrestleMania officially begins. Lee, shoulder first into the post. Keith Lee toying with Cesaro, saying we about to pick up where we left off on Carnage. That was a banger of a match, ladies and gentlemen, between these two until that was interrupted by Seth Rollins at the orders of Jeff Hardy. Sidewalk slam. Keith Lee defeating the Velveteen Dream to become the final North American champion at an NXT live event, the final NXT live event within this series, and has not been looking back ever since. As this crowd here in Tokyo can't believe what they have been witnessing so far up at this point. Went for a big boot, but Cesaro leg sweep, taking him down. So you gotta do a lot more. Leg drop, followed up. Cesaro. Smart strategy here, going for the arm. You go for that arm, you take out the ground zero as well as the spirit bomb. No way. No way. He couldn't do it on Carnage, but he's doing it now. Neutralizer. Neutralizer. Will Cesaro retain right here? Here's 1. Here's 2. Wait, Hardy's in. And he breaks it up just in the nick of time. Hardy said you got to do a lot more. Cesaro was not pleased with him breaking it up like that, and now he's going to make him pay. But I still can't believe that Cesaro had the strength and the wherewithal to pick up Keith Lee for the neutralizer. But I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't that surprised. Cesaro has him in the corner. Lee, European uppercut in the corner. That rocked Hardy to the core, and then he's just rolling to the outside, catching a breather. But Cesaro said, nah, we ain't about to do it like this. We about to go hard right here. Cesaro, he's done playing games with Hardy. Hardy doesn't have the order here at ringside. He's been going at it alone at this point. Oh, no. Face first in the post. Hardy has got to be out at this point. Hardy has got to be out. This crowd, wait, they see something. Look at Lee. Tope, oh my God. He barely got him, but he got enough. Let me see that one more time. He got it. I don't even know where he came from, but let me see that one more time. He got that tope. Oh yeah, he got him with the boot to the face. He got him, but he didn't get him enough. But that was enough to flatten the champion. Lee once again trying to prove that he does not limit himself to be your typical big man. No matter what anybody say, but now, Spirit Bomb. Lee is looking, he is on the cusp of becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Referee in perfect position, looking to put this one away. And 3, where did Hardy come from? But that just pissed off Keith Lee. Oh, he just hit him with a shot as this crowd cannot believe what they've been witnessing at this point. And now Hardy in trouble. Lee just did this. He's stalking him. Oh, he's about to try to make sure it's picture perfect, and he does tope con hilo. Once again, those trunks never lied. Keith Lee is limitless, and this crowd here in Tokyo, in the Tokyo Dome, is basking in Keith Lee's glory. Hardy is done for at this point. Oh wait, Cesaro caught him. He was back up. He popped back up, and now, no way. Oh my God! This is indeed awesome. The strength of Cesaro. I should not even be surprised at this point in the game. Cesaro continuing to prove me wrong. That deadlift superplex from the apron, and now he's about to make sure he's dead to rights with that neutralizer. Cesaro looking to shoot the half and looking to retain the Intercontinental Championship right here. And 3, what? No! Keith Lee kicked out again. Cesaro can't believe it, but he's going to have to make sure both of these men, all 3 of these men, have been laying it all out on the line for the Intercontinental Championship, and this is just the first match. Cesaro, went for the double axe, but Lee got out of the way. Lee, he see that, had that look in his eyes. Ground Zero connects. Shoots the half. Do we have a new champion right here? Here's 2 and 3, no! What will it take? What will it take for these men to put it away? Keith Lee will not quit. Cesaro will not quit. And wait, what is he looking at? Oh no. I spoke too soon about the order of Karrion Kross. He destroyed Drew McIntyre last month at Joker's Wild, and we haven't seen him since. And now he's out here, no doubt, in the orders of Jeff Hardy. And oh wait, Buddy Murphy out of nowhere. He did the same thing to Cesaro on Monday Night Carnage. And now Lee is in serious trouble. Oh, Buddy Murphy possibly going for, oh wait, Lee blocked it. Smart, Lee will not quit. Spirit Bomb again to Buddy Murphy. But Lee, look across, sneaking in like the vulture. Saito suplex just folded Lee up like an accordion. Oh, come on. For the second time, the order is screwing with Keith Lee's chances of becoming Intercontinental Champion. Why am I not too surprised at this? Oh wait, Lee still got a little fight in him. He's fighting him off. Lee taking the fight to the Dutch of Doomsday. Oh, and back elbow just rocked Keith Lee and just what is he doing? Oh, come on. What is Kross doing? Kross taking Keith Lee somewhere. Hopefully we can find out where, but this match is still going, and Buddy Murphy recovering from that spirit bomb. And Cesaro taking his head clean off. He is done with this order BS. And I don't blame him. Cesaro, he just recovered from the spirit bomb, but he might not be able to recover from a neutralizer. Buddy Murphy paying for his sins of getting involved in this triple threat match. And he disposes of Buddy Murphy. And oh wait, Hardy looking to steal this one. He's looking to steal this one right here. Looking to become the Intercontinental Champion for a third time in this series. No, only a two. Barely kicked out. Hardy stalking him. Hardy, kick to the midsection. Twist of hate. The twist of hate to the champion. We still don't know what happened to Keith Lee, but we're down to Cesaro and Jeff Hardy. It's Jeff Hardy going to lead Tokyo as the Intercontinental Champion. Going for the second Swanton, but oh, again, Cesaro got out of the way just in the nick of time. And now Cesaro, perfect neutralizer. Is Cesaro once again going to overcome the odds to retain the Intercontinental Championship here at the Royal Rumble? That is a yes. Cesaro overcame the odds to retain the IC title, the workhorse title, if you will. But let's look back right here. Keith Lee, he took out Hardy for the moment with this beautiful tope con hilo. And it made it down to him and Cesaro poisoned the strength, proving me and all the doubters wrong that he is not the strongest man in the world. But this right here, Keith Lee, he had the match in the bag with the ground zero, but once again the Order stuck their nose in his business and took him out with the Saito suplex dust cross. And we haven't seen Keith Lee since, but this right here, Cesaro made sure that the Order knows that he is nothing to mess with. Hardy even tried to steal it, but it wasn't enough. He connected with a twist of hate as well. He tried to keep the Cyborg down, but Hardy was not expecting Cesaro to get out of the way of the Swanton for a second time in this match and connect with that patented neutralizer. But like I said, Cesaro overcame the odds to retain the IC title, the workhorse title, if you will. But you have to feel for Keith Lee because once again, the Order has screwed him out of the title. Now I have to ask, where has Cross taken? Where is he taking him? Nevertheless, celebrate your win, kid. Cesaro is the IC champ. There you see Adam Cole preparing. He is in the Royal Rumble match. Roddy asked him if he's okay. He feels like tonight is be a new night for the Undisputed Era. I can dig that. What was that all about? Well, I know what this is all about in just a matter of moments, as this is a triple threat tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Champions. And out first, representing the Beatdown Corporations, the Street Profits have been making waves since their arrival. Oh, wait a minute. I was about to say, as members of the Beatdown Corporation, will they be able to make MVP's prophecy true and finally win the titles? But I have a feeling two individuals are not about to let that happen, as the Usos have taken out the Street Profits. Oh, face first. Jimmy and Jey Uso, they still want revenge for what the Profits did to them on that inaugural edition of Monday Night Carnage. Oh, and a super kick to Taz. The champions have yet to make their entrance, but that is not the story at the moment, as the Profits on the receiving end of a brutal assault at the hands of the former tag team champions, the Usos. Jimmy sending Big Dog face first into the LE post, and once again, Taz laid out with a super kick. Throwing him to the back of the head. You gotta think, this is kind of smart strategy, if you will, because however you look at it, one less team to get in the way of their ultimate goal, and that is to win back the tag team championships, with the Usos and the Profits have been at each other's throats, as I mentioned, since Tez and Ford cost them the titles on the inaugural edition of Monday Night Carnage to the Undisputed Era, who cashed in their NXT titles for the impromptu opportunity. And once again, both men have been taken out. And just like that, this has just narrowed down to just a 2-on-2 tornado tag team match, if you want to look at it. Because the Profits just got they asses handed to them by the Usos. Oh, stomach first into those steel steps. What is left? What else can they do? But I know the rules of the match will remain, as this is still a triple threat tornado tag team match, but we're currently one team down. If the Profits find a way to get back in this, they can still try to win. But out next is your current reigning and defending WWE Tag Team Champions Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole wished them luck as he is involved in the Royal Rumble match later on tonight. But you got to feel for the Profits if you are fans of them. They just had their opportunity snatched away from them by the Usos, but this is an eye for an eye type of situation. The Usos were screwed out of the tag team titles by the Street Profits. As I mentioned, the rules this is still a triple threat tornado tag, one fall to the finish, but the Profits are currently getting attended to. Undisputed Era are one of few teams to hold both the WWE and NXT Tag Team Championships within this series, the first team being Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn a couple of years back. Adam Cole feels that with the rising faction warfare between the BDC and the Bloodline, as well as the ascension of the Rebellion and the Order, the Era is beginning to become an afterthought and plans to win the Men's Royal Rumble and is vying for O'Reilly and Fish to successfully retain the titles. Keep in mind, as I mentioned, this is still technically a tornado tag team triple threat match, with the Profits being out of commission at the moment due to the Usos' assaults moments ago. But that is what it's all about, the WWE Tag Team Championships. The Usos, one of the challengers. Us with the juice. And those are the defending tag team champions. They've been champions for over 2 months at this point, winning on the inaugural edition of Monday Night Carnage, as Jessica Carr will be your official for this one. Hopefully she can keep control of this one. But that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat tornado tag team match. The Usos and the Undisputed Era will start this one out, as the Profits are currently being tended to after that assault. Before this match even started, and here we go as the bell ring. I will try my best to keep up with it as a German suplex as Fish connect with Jey Uso. And now Jimmy taking the fight to O'Reilly, but no, he's backing him out, and O'Reilly is one guy to look out for, if you will. As I mentioned, I try my best to keep up with both, as the action is a super kick from Jimmy Uso right there. O'Reilly has that type, the multiple fighting style background that he will tear you apart and make you regret ever getting in the ring with him, or he'll make you like it, no matter the case. Bobby Fish has that mind game mentality where he will play mind games with you, but also make you regret ever getting in the ring with them. Two of the very best in the game, but you cannot take anything away from the Usos. You can say this is a dream match, if you will, the Usos versus Red Dragon. Went for a nice job, but O'Reilly, like I say, he has the mentality he has a way to find a way to reverse anything you go for. So you got to keep up with him, if you will. The fight to the outside, but Jimmy looking to win the tag team titles right here, but only a 2. And that made Fish turn this into a brief 2-on-1 situation, as we don't have an update on the Profits just yet. Which is what you're going to look out for in these type of matches. A 2-on-1 situation. There are no tags in this match whatsoever. Targeted the elbow right there a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying my best to keep up with this match, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we have Cesaro retain the Intercontinental Championship here tonight at the Royal Rumble. Will the Undisputed Era do the exact same fate, or will we have new tag team champions? Anything can happen in a tornado tag. Oh, wait. Fish going for the fish hook, looking to submit him right there, but right there, you got to be prepared for the tag team partner to break up any attempt that you have to win, as Jay lays out Fish with the lariat. And now Kyle O'Reilly sees that Jimmy's foot is kind of banged up, but he's going to target it anyway and went for a cover. Smart, what you want to try to get your opponent to absorb or extend any type of energy to kick out. wheelbarrow kick to the face. And now, Jay with a super kick, and Jimmy in trouble. Sending looking to put this one away right here. Jessica Carr in perfect position. Here's one. Here's two. And new champs right here. No, only two. What is Jimmy doing? Oh, Jimmy. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Superplex to the outside. Run that back. Superplex from the ring to the outside. Bobby Fish is done. And Jimmy ain't no better. We're now down to Jay and Kyle O'Reilly at this stage in the game. I can't believe that Jimmy just hit the superplex to the outside. Goes to show you what they will do for the tag team champions as O'Reilly unleashed a lethal combination of strikes to Jey Uso. We have yet to see the Prophets in this match because they were taken out during their entrance by the Usos. And now, oh, look at Kyle. Kyle looking to break the arm of Jey Uso as he's twerking it back, as he's wrenching back on it. Will he tap? He has no way. Only way he can tap is if he says uncle, because his arms is a little preoccupied at the moment. Oh wait, Jay found a way to get out of it. Jay found a way, and super kick to this midsection and an uppercut followed up. Ooh. I think these men are putting their bodies at stake for the tag team titles as Jey Uso connects with a super kick, and he's checking in on his brother, who has yet to move after that superplex to the outside. And he's oh my God, who was that? Oh, Big Dog with a spear and another one to Jimmy. Jimmy tried to get back up, but he was met with a truck. Big Dog is pissed. He is pissed at what just happened, and now he's about to, he's caught. He's caught. Guillotine. The guillotine choke. He is caught. O'Reilly just caught Big Dog with a guillotine choke. It don't matter the size. O'Reilly will force you to tap or pass out. Will he tap? Are we looking at O'Reilly and Fish retaining the tag team titles right here? Oh, the strength of Big Dog as he plants him with a spine buster to break free. Angelo Dawkins on the spear. A spear to Big Dog. He just got out of the way. Oh, wait. Looking forward. From the heavens. From the heavens. Hooks of the leg. Are we looking at new tag team champions right here, too? And the Street Profits are your new WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos tried to stop the inevitable, but the Profits picked their spots after the attack and made the plan backfire. We have new WWE Tag Team Champions. MVP's prophecy is coming to fruition. But let's take you back to how this match unfolded. The Usos tried to stop the inevitable, as I mentioned, but the Prophets picked their spot after the attack and made the plan backfire when Big Dog came in like a ball of fire, taking out both the Usos. Fish was out of commission because of the superplex to the outside, and O'Reilly and Jay were left alone for the moment, but Jay found a way to get out of it and connected with a super kick and went to go check on his brother. But at that moment, he messed up. As I mentioned, Big Dog came in like a ball of fire, taking out both Usos with spears. And while Fish was out of commission, as I mentioned, in similar fashion, like on Carnage, O'Reilly had the guillotine choke locked in deep, but Big Dog fought out and connected with a spear, which was enough for Ford to clear him out clean with that beautiful frost splash from the heavens to lead them to the WWE Tag Team Champions. And MVP's prophecy has come true for his boys, and now they can pop the champagne and pop it like champions for the new WWE Tag Team Champions. And the BDC is coming in hot here in the Tokyo Dome. What 2 triple threat matches we've had so far, and we ain't even done yet. Wow! Congrats, guys. MVP already on level 10. Yeah, what is the deal with Bronson Reed? We haven't heard much from that situation. MVP is already on level 10, hyping up Bobby Lashley, but he has to keep in mind that Big E Langston wants his pound of flesh for what he did to Xavier Woods last month. And, oh, this guy. Wait, what the? Oh, my God! What? I thought Sean quit. I guess he's back to talk to Daniel Bryan ahead of his appearance in the Royal Rumble match, but I thought he quit. And speaking of the Royal Rumble, it is now time for the Women's Royal Rumble match. 2 superstars will start in the ring. Additional superstars will enter in the order that they drew. Superstars are eliminated by going over the top rope with both feet touching the floor in order to be eliminated. The winner will go on to face the women's champion at WrestleMania. Wow, we are about to get into some boiling water, and it's about to be red hot, ladies and gentlemen, for the Women's Royal Rumble match. 20 superstars will compete, but now I have to ask, who's entering at number 1? Oh, entering at number 1 is the ever formidable and dominant former WWE Women's Champion, looking to stamp her ticket to getting it back. She is the Empress, Asuka. Coming off of 2 losses that would be crushing losses to the 2 women who will battle for said championship later tonight. That being Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Asuka has to hope this will be the bounce back she needs to reclaim her position on top of the Empire. She rocking her Jigsaw-inspired mask. She hopes to lay a few traps on her way to victory, but who is starting to rumble with her, we'll find out in just a moment, as Asuka is kind of welcomed back to Tokyo, Japan with a little mixed reception, if you will. But she is entering the fray at number 1. A little less women involved in the match as opposed to the men with a solid 30, because we have a very limited number of individuals. Lacey Evans wanted to make sure that the top athletes competed in the Royal Rumble match, and only a few spots went to select women. None of them qualified. The numbers 2 to 10 in the women's ranking system were automatically entered, and the rest were determined after they were impressive, if you will, in the showcase. But who is entering at number 2? Oh, we running it back. We running it back to SummerSlam. The woman that Asuka defeated to unify the then Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships in Brooklyn. The man, Becky Lynch, has come back to the land of the rising sun to get her win back, or at the very least, get her some of the Empress. The last time we saw Becky was the special edition of Saturday night's main event, where she lost to Sasha Banks in a no-holds-barred match. Her reign as Raw Women's Champion was quite memorable, holding dominant victories over the likes of Ember Moon and Carmella. She will slap you in to disarm her or the Kimura lock under normal circumstances. But tonight, she needs to throw 19 other women, including Asuka, over the top rope to secure her spot at the Showcase of Immortals, to secure her spot at WrestleMania. This crowd is welcoming her back with open arms. Now, in just a matter of moments, we about to let the games and the battle begin. There's the bell, and here we go. We will strike first. Asuka entering at number 1, Becky entering at number 2. Let's keep count of the eliminations as well as the time, if you will. Who do you have winning? Give me your bold predictions in the live chat or in the comment section if you're watching on demand, as Becky went for the first strike, but Asuka said, nah, I'm about to light you up real quick. Oh, knife edge chop. Oh, back fist. And now Asuka. Oh, wait, Becky had a block with a belly-to-belly overthrow. Both women are solidifying their dominance early on in a drop kick from Asuka. And a drop kick from Asuka that has Asuka rocked right there. And now Becky, as the countdown officially begins, who is entering in at number 3, as Becky has firm control of Asuka right here. Okay. The goddess, Alexa Bliss, entering in at number 3. She has had quite her few battles with Asuka in recent times. During Asuka's undefeated streak, she successfully dominated Little Miss Bliss. Will she be able to get her revenge, if you will? Oh, and a bulldog from Alexa Bliss. We have now 3 formidable opponents in this match right here. Little Miss Bliss has Becky right where she wants her, but Becky said, "Nah, we're about to do something different." Exploder suplex. As Asuka to catch a breather on the apron, she has not been eliminated as we are about to enter number 4. Becky looking to eliminate Alexa right here. No, and Alexa Bliss has been eliminated just like that by Becky, who's number 4. Oh, this is interesting. A new face to the series, Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai entering in at number 4. Will she be able to hold her own against 2 incredible athletes like Asuka and Becky Lynch? So far, so good. Went for another knee. She is the leader of Team Kick, or if you're captain, if you will. And now, she's face to face with Becky. A kick to the back of the head. Now, and a shot to the spine. Okay. Dakota proving her point with a beautiful drop kick in the corner to Asuka. Dakota showcasing what she is all about, coming up through the ranks of the now defunct NXT. And now as we are looking for the next entrant. Is Dakota going to be eliminated right here by Asuka? Asuka's trying to eliminate her. This is an interesting pick, but who of this duo, the iconic duo, the Iconics, who will enter at number 5? It's going to have to be a heads and tails who is entering. As Dakota hangs on from being eliminated, and it looks like Peyton Royce is entering the Rumble at number 5. As Becky just took out Dakota, who tried to fight her out. As it looks like Peyton is taking her time, but now Becky looking to eliminate Dakota right here. Dakota held her own against Becky and Asuka for a brief time, but she has been eliminated. Peyton is taking her time as Billie Kay watches her tag team partner enter the Royal Rumble. This is an interesting pick. Let's see if she is able to hold her own as she's in the face of Becky. But no, Becky got out of the way of that. And now Becky making quick work of Peyton. How long was that? Becky just eliminated Peyton Royce, and now we are about to enter number 6. Number 6 is about to enter the Royal Rumble as Asuka and Becky are turning their attention to each other once again. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The submission magician, the badass Shayna Baszler is in the Rumble at number 6. She nearly crippled the women's champion 6 nights ago on Monday Night Carnage. Will she be able to cripple the women she is about to face here in the Royal Rumble? Oh wait, Asuka taking advantage of Becky Lynch, taking her out the ball, and now Asuka, and a back heel kick. Becky took her out of Asuka and paid for it big time. And now Shayna staring at both the fallen Becky and Asuka, telling her to bring the fight. Bring it. Will she do it? No, wait, Asuka. Oh, Asuka. Asuka blocked the shots from Baszler, and Baszler, a little exchange from these 2 incredible athletes right here. No, Shayna looking to eliminate Asuka right there. She changed her mind and a kick to the knee to the midsection. I thought she was going to try to eliminate Asuka right there, but Asuka rolling to the outside. She has not been eliminated. The only way to win this match is to be thrown over the top rope. Now we're down to Shayna and Becky. What a stiff forearm from the man. Becky has held the Raw Women's Championship. That is now the WWE Women's Championship. She is looking to get that title back, but she is running to a bulldozer, and Shayna Baszler, who is next at number 7. That is the Queen, as Becky has been eliminated by Shayna. Becky entered in at number 2, and she was eliminated by Shayna Baszler as Charlotte takes her time And there she is, the queen. The woman that Asuka defeated to become the women's champion at one point. A fatal four-way, I believe that also included Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax, with Charlotte is looking to get that position back, as Becky feeling a little bit defeated that she was eliminated. And now she's face to face with someone she has quite the history with. These two were former best friends at one point, but you can never go wrong with seeing these two go at it one more time, and I'm pretty sure Becky will want to go face to face with the queen at some point in time. And speaking of queens, the Queen of Spades and Charlotte face to face. Who will get the edge right here? Oh, went for a knife edge shot, but Shayna blocked that. She is smart. Oh, wait, going for a lethal combination right here. Oh, and she got a rock right there. And now Shayna picking her up, scooping her down. Amateur style. Oh, and here comes Asuka back in the fold, back in the fray. Asuka daring Shayna to continue what they started. And Shayna will oblige, but oh, Asuka slips out of the way beautifully. Here we go. Oh, wait. He has a rock in the corner with the forearms. Kicks to the midsection right there. Asuka entering in at number 1. Becky has been eliminated by Shayna. And now, Shayna rolling to the outside as Charlotte takes advantage with a Russian leg sweep. As we are await entrant number 8. Charlotte standing tall over the Empress, the former women's champion. Okay. Entering in at number 8 is the War Goddess, Ember Moon. Last time Ember Moon vied for the Women's Championship, she suffered a serious elbow injury at the hands of Becky Lynch. She would like nothing more than to have another opportunity at that top prize, especially at WrestleMania. But as Charlotte continue to take advantage, but look at Ember. Look at Ember stalking the Queen. Eclipse! The Eclipse to Charlotte. Starting off her appearance in the Rumble this year with a bang and a super kick to Asuka. Rolling to the outside does Asuka. She has not been eliminated, but Ember is not really focused on that. She is focused on Charlotte right here, which is kind of smart. You turn your attention to and wear her down a little bit, and you can easily throw her over the top rope. But Charlotte is not one to go out easily, as we are now wait entrant number 9. Oh, and the knife edge chop just flattened Ember. Oh, okay. The wicked stepsister herself, Candice LeRae. The Poison Pixie is in the Rumble. She is a tough woman, I have to tell you. And she's about to get in there with the very best of them as she takes Charlotte down with the head scissors. She ain't really going after Ember. She wants to take out one of the favorites to win this match, which is, ironically, Charlotte Flair. Looking to chop down the long legs of Charlotte with those kicks. And now, oh, she has her down. Oh, and a boot to the chest. Charlotte rolling to the outside. She has not been eliminated. We are down to Ember and Candice. They are friends at one point, but it is every woman for herself. The winner of this match will head to WrestleMania to face the women's champion at WrestleMania, the same championship that is on the line later tonight, as Rhea Ripley challenges Bianca Belair for the top prize, as we are await entrant number 10. Okay, it is about to be a Queen-filled Rumble, as the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, is in the Royal Rumble match as she's taking her time. What the hell? Oh my God! Tessa Blanchard! What the hell? Tessa Blanchard just took out Natalya, but what is she doing here? Oh no. No, oh my God! Power driver on the floor. That is concrete. What the hell? What just happened? What? I was just informed by the cabinet that Tessa Blanchard has just been inserted into tonight's Rumble at the very last minute, but the consequences of her action will be dealt with at a later date. I'm guessing nobody informed Natalya that she wasn't in the Rumble, but instead, the forgotten horsewoman, Tessa Blanchard, is in the Rumble. What? Oh my God. And this is an interesting stare down. These two women's family have quite the history. Charlotte's father, Ric Flair, Tessa's father, Tully Blanchard, two of the most legendary figures in the game, and they've both been taken out right here by Candice and Ember. They want to make sure that the two biggest threats in the Rumble are taken out early, but I still can't believe, hopefully we have an update on Natalya at some point. But she was just pile-driven head first. And now, oh, what a stunner by Candice. I'm just mind-blown that we just witnessed the debut of Tessa Blanchard, but Ember Moon and Candice LeRae are making sure that Candice and Tessa are taken care of at this point. Oh, what a kick. What a kick again. Oh, and she takes out Charlotte. Who's number 11? That is Toni Storm. Toni Storm entering in at number 11 as Charlotte rolls to the outside. Neither Tessa or Charlotte have been eliminated. But Toni Storm, however, who went to war with Rhea Ripley just 6 nights ago as well, is looking to make a statement and bounce back after her crushing loss. Oh, Ember rolling to the outside, has not been eliminated. Now Candice, she then rolled to the outside as well. She rolled under the bottom rope. And now Toni is standing all alone. She is ready for someone to strike on. Oh wait, speaking of someone, that someone, it could be Charlotte, who missed with that open slap, but she connected with the second one. And now Charlotte, swinging neck breaker. Oh, now Charlotte rolling under the bottom rope. Sees that Candice is trying to recover. She is about to make quick work of the Poison Pixie. The Poison Pixie is entered this Rumble a while ago, and she's been in for a while. So hopefully, oh, she's rolling her back inside the ring. Charlotte, I still can't believe that Tessa Blanchard is in the Royal Rumble. She was a last-minute replacement, but nobody told her, but Candice LeRae has been eliminated. Candice LeRae eliminated by Charlotte. And now there you see Tessa Blanchard, the forgotten horsewoman of professional wrestling. Oh, instead targets Toni Storm. And we are back to where we got since Tessa entered this match. Oh wait, Shayna with a knee to the back of Charlotte. With a knee to the back of Charlotte. And now Tessa watching on this. Charlotte eliminated by Shayna. Tell us how you really feel, Shayna. She says she doesn't give a you-know-what about their family history. It's all about the here and now. No, wait, Shayna going after Tessa now. It's fair game at this point. No holding back as Shayna. Oh, and a knee to the face of Tessa as Toni slipped back in, stalking Shayna. Someone who has quite the history with Toni in this series. Toni at one point suffered a knee injury at the hands of Shayna Baszler and her protege Sonya Deville down in NXT. You already know Toni is out for revenge at some point as Toni with a European uppercut to Shayna. Went for a forearm, but that was blocked by Shayna. And Shayna, with a forearm of her own as we are await entry number 11 officially. No, number 12, excuse me. So much excitement going on, I'm getting my numbers wrong, and here she is, Mia Yim, who was quite impressive on an episode of Monday Night Carnage where she had to showcase what she could bring to the table to even be qualified for this Rumble match here tonight. Oh, Mia Yim face to face with Shayna, and she's going after the biggest dog in the game with a German suplex, beautifully executed. Mia is coming into the game with no friends, no allies, and now she's going to show everyone here in Tokyo what she's all about. What a rumble it has been so far. We are halfway down the field. We have Mia Yim entering at number 12. Asuka still in this rumble after entering in at number 1, and now Shayna is back in the ball game after rolling to the outside to catch a breather, and now stiff shot. Oh, and a running knee. A knee plus. A knee plus to Mia Yim, but she blocked whatever strike Shayna was going for, and now Mia looking to take the fight still to Shayna Baszler as she is about to eliminate. She's about to eliminate Shayna right here. Oh, is this luck or luck of the draw? What? Sonya Deville, the protege. She has been under the tutelage of Shayna Baszler since their time in the now defunct NXT. And now she sees her mentor about to be eliminated, and now she instantly is going after Mia Yim. Smart right here. Shayna, the odds just got in the favor of the Queen of Spades, and she's just watching on. She sees Sonya picking her spots and just taking the fight to it, and now she's looking to eliminate Mia. Now taking the fight to Tony. Sonya is not one to play around with. Oh, as she stomps to the chest. Mia Yim did not get eliminated. She sent her over the top rope. She's stalking Sonya right here. And now Mia making her pay with a wrist lock suplex. Mia with a slap, and now Sonya looking to eliminate Mia right there. But no, she's hanging on once again. But now Shayna picking the scraps. And she just eliminated Mia Yim. That is 3 eliminations at this point to my calculations. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're watching in the live chat. That is 3 eliminations for Shayna alone, as it is basically a handicap match at this point. 2-on-1 for Toni Storm. And this proves my point. A double Russian leg sweep as both members of Camp Spades picking their scraps. Oh wait, Shayna looking to cave in the face of Toni Storm with those knees. And another knee to the face. I don't think Toni was expecting this. I don't think anybody was expecting this early on. And Toni Storm has been eliminated by Sonya Deville. Normally, the remaining characters in the ring would be fighting toe-to-toe, but this is a different scenario right here. Shayna. Oh, wait, Ember had scissors takedown. I forgot about Ember Moon for a split second. Ember Moon coming back in the game, looking to take the fight to both women. She just shocked and rocked Shayna for a bit, and now she's taking the fight to Sonya Deville. And then look, Asuka's back in as well. Asuka looking to make sure Shayna knows that the Rumble belongs to her, as Asuka has entered and has been in since number 1. And she's looking to eliminate Shayna right there. Shayna holding on as Ember turns her attention to Sonya Deville right there. Shayna was holding on, but Ember, she's looking to charge towards Sonya right here. No, wait, pulled down the ropes, and Sonya Deville has eliminated Ember Moon. No, and Sonya takes the fight to Asuka as Shayna held on and rolled back in their apron. We are now waiting for the next entrant in this Women's Royal Rumble match. Who is next? Oh yeah! Naomi entering in at number 14. We haven't seen her in a while. She is going to come back in and make you feel the glow, as she is going to make a huge impact on this Women's Royal Rumble match. And the rear view straight to Sonya Deville. She might like that. But either way, Sonya was rocked by Naomi, and Shayna. Oh, Shayna in serious trouble by Naomi. She is not about to make her return to the Rumble. A short-lived one as she's taking the fight to both women. And now Naomi, she's feeling herself. She's feeling the glow, making sure you feel the glow. And, oh wait, Tessa back in the fray, in the face of Naomi, saying bring the fight to her. She's ready for a fight. And Naomi, she ain't one to back down as Tessa continues to taunt her. And Naomi went for a kick and miss, but now she got her rocked in the corner, and now Naomi is in a fight with the Forgotten Horsewoman. Tessa, oh, what a kick, had a rock, and another kick, and now she has a rock in the corner. This crowd is hyping Naomi up big time here in Tokyo. Oh, repeated shots to the corner, repeated shots, and wait, Shayna's back up, and then a clip to the knee. A clip to the knee of Naomi. And now Shayna looking to take advantage of this entire scenario. Oh, wait. Oh, no. And a Samoan drop. That might be a little bit disrespectful to the family that Naomi is married into, but who is next on the entrance? Oh, this is an interesting pick. We are halfway in the field. The Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, returning for the first time since Ground Zero, where she aided in Asuka retaining the Women's Championship against Sasha Banks. And now Shayna is about to meet the Genius of the Sky with that beautiful springboard drop kick. Causing Shayna to roll to the outside, and Sonya trying to roll back in to defend her mentor, if you will. But Io said, nah, we ain't about to play that game. We about to fight. Io sending her into the corner. Oh, what a beautiful spring elbow. What was that? Back elbow. We're going to roll with it. And Tessa in the face of Io Shirai right there. Oh, went for a shot. But no, but Io had that very well scouted. Bounce her off the ropes. And a beautiful drop kick. Beautiful drop kick by Io. And now, oh, Tessa rolled through. Damn, she sweep the legs right from underneath her, which is smart. You got to take her out. You got to take those legs out to keep her down. And now Io rolled to the outside. And now, oh wait, Shayna once again from behind. Shayna. Oh, Shayna caught Tessa, and Shayna has eliminated Tessa Blanchard. She has eliminated 3 horsewomen of professional wrestling: Becky, Charlotte, and now Tessa. That is number 5, if you will. Shayna has been dominating this Rumble at this point. And who is next to enter? Oh, wait, Tessa sliding back in. She is not taking that elimination lightly. You saw what she did to Natalya, and now she's going to take her fight to Shayna. Oh, she rolled to the outside. Oh, wait, no. Oh, and the DDT on the apron. DDT on the apron, and Tessa has proven her point again. She just took out Shayna Baszler. Shayna has not been eliminated, but she might be knocked out for a good minute, as entering in at number 16 is the legendary Mickie James, former multi-time Women's and Divas Champion. As Tessa walks away eliminated, she is in the WWE, and I'm pretty sure we will see her in the near future as Mickie James takes the fight to Sonya Deville right here. Oh, kick to the midsection right there, and Mickie plants her with the forearm. Oh, wait, look at Io, and a drop kick to the back of the head. Io taking the fight to whomever she can because she wants to win this Rumble match like anybody else. Oh, what a beautiful kick. As Io rolls to the outside once again, Mickie turns her attention back to Sonya Deville right here. We are halfway through the field. Mickie entering in at number 16. We have 4 more participants to go for this Women's Royal Rumble match. What a night that has been so far, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight at the Royal Rumble, as Mickie continues to take her fight to Sonya Deville here. Back elbow right here. Sonya is rocked. Shayna has been taken out with that DDT. Oh, and I thought Mickey was going to eliminate Sonya, but she connected with the Thesz press instead. I made many mistakes on this night, but you can tell that this isn't a mistake, that this is going down. This face-off right here. Asuka, Mickie James. Who will strike first? And that be Mickie right there. Went for a forearm, but Asuka responded with a forearm of her own. Back elbow, or back fist, if you will. And now Mickie, they are the stalemate right here as we are await entrant number 17. Oh, Mickie has Asuka down. Oh, yeah. The boss. The standard, the blueprint, Sasha Banks entering in at number 17. We are halfway through the field. Sasha taking her time and letting the women fight it out as Asuka is, oh, wait. I'm about to say Asuka's in trouble, but Sasha is in no better as Bayley, once again, oh, no. Bayley the belly on the stage. Bayley mad that she was not entered into the Royal Rumble. She just took out her former best friend, Sasha Banks, with the Bayley the belly on the stage. Hopefully she's okay as Asuka and Mickie James continue their fight in the center of the ring. Oh, and a mitt kick. A mitt kick to the Empress right there. She flattened her. Sasha has been helped to the back, and if she is able to make it back out here, she will still have a spot in this Rumble match. But Mickie in trouble. Mickie has just been eliminated by Shayna. That is number 6. Shayna somehow overcame that DDT on the apron. She's a little woozy, but she ain't woozy enough. Oh wait, EO. Look at the right screen in your corner, and EO. Oh, and a beautiful drop kick to the shoulder. Mickie James has been eliminated. She is the tested on the outside. EO and Asuka, these two women are no strangers to one another. EO helping Asuka retain the Women's Championship. Will she help Asuka win the Royal Rumble here tonight as she takes the fight to Shayna? Oh, what a move. Face first. She met the knee. Face first to the knee. Who's entering in at number 18? What? Oh my God! Emma's back! Emma! We haven't seen her in, oh my God, in years. It's all about her as Emma is making her surprise return in the Royal Rumble match, entering in at number 18. EO and Asuka are watching on as this sold-out crowd are losing their mind. Emma is back. You talk about the Women's Revolution. She arguably helped started the Women's Revolution here in the WWE. Her alongside Paige, former NXT Women's Champion. In this series, she is back in the game. And she's face to face as she took out Asuka, and now EO taking the fight to her. But EO in serious trouble with Emma as Asuka is rocked in the corner. And now EO rolled to the outside as Asuka is in serious trouble at the hands of Emma, and Shayna Baszler is back in the match. Looking at Emma and looking at Asuka. Are we looking at a brief alliance here? And that is a yes as they both connect with a side Russian leg sweep. This is a unholy alliance, if you will. And wait a minute. Sasha's back. The doctors wrapped her waist for extra support on her back and wrist, but she is back in the Rumble. She is not going to let her former best friend take her out of the opportunity to headline WrestleMania. And now she's in the face of one of the pioneers of the Women's Revolution, and Emma is not playing games, and Shayna is just resting and letting them get at it. And here comes Sonya, looking to sneak up on one of the women that she's targeting, Sasha Banks. And Sasha just eliminated Sonya. Strong showing from Sonya Deville with 2 eliminations. But Sasha done playing games, and Emma connect with a drop kick as we await entrant number 19. We await entrant number 19 as it looks like Emma is about to eliminate Sasha Banks right here, as she considers herself as the pioneer of the women's division. And here is speaking of pioneering, Kairi Sane and Io Shirai aided in Asuka retaining her championship last September at Ground Zero. As I mentioned, we're talking about Shayna's alliance with Sonya. If they get on the same page, the advantage can go in their favor to win this, as it looked like Emma was about to eliminate Sasha, but Sasha held on and fought back as Kairi makes her way to the ring. And oh wait, Sasha has the advantage on Emma right here, and Sasha eliminated Emma. Sasha says Emma is the past, as Shayna took out Emma completely, and as Shayna responded with taking out Sasha. Emma is detested as she is eliminated, and now we are down to this. Oh, what a forearm! What a forearm from Kairi. We are down to the bottom of this match, and now Io. Oh, what a beautiful drop kick to Shayna. This is the alliance that we expected. This is the alliance. Are we looking to rebirth the little? Oh, wait. Shirai just eliminated Kairi Sane. Asuka can't believe what she's seeing as she slides back in the ring. But the story, Shirai is not about an alliance. She's about winning the Women's Royal Rumble match herself. Asuka looks stunned. Oh, and Shayna with a knee plus. Asuka rolls to the outside. And now Shayna taking full advantage of the situation. Kairi Sane eliminated by Io Shirai. That is the story. And Shayna takes full control of Io as the countdown begins. Who was the final entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble match? As Shayna looks to take care and take out Io Shirai. What? No. Oh my God. Ronda Rousey entering in the Women's Royal Rumble match at the final spot. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, is in the Rumble. Shayna can't believe what she's seeing. We making history with the first Women's Rumble in this series. It wouldn't be history with a well-known history maker in Ronda Rousey. The UFC Hall of Famer is in the WWE, looking to shape her own WWE Hall of Fame career. The last time we saw Ronda Rousey and Shayna, and the last time they even saw each other, was at NXT TakeOver, where Shayna told her quote-unquote friend to stay out of her business, and now she's in her face. Shayna can't believe what she's seeing as, Ronda went right after Sasha Banks. Ronda considers her a friend, that being Shayna. So I can kind of understand why they're touching each other, but this is a big moment. A big moment in this series. Ronda Rousey is in the Royal Rumble. Oh, and Sasha's back in. Backstabber to Ronda. Backstabber to Ronda, and Shayna daring Sasha to make a move, but she doesn't see Asuka in the back of her head with a drop kick to the back. Shayna has had quite the showing in the Rumble, and Asuka's gonna make her pay for it. Oh, she's looking to eliminate her right there. Oh, and a shot to the face, and Shayna Baszler has been eliminated. Shayna Baszler has been eliminated. We are down to the final four: Asuka, Sasha, Io, and Ronda Rousey. Oh, what a fist to the face. Shayna has had quite the dominant showing here in the Rumble, but we are down to the final four as and another fist to the face. Oh, Asuka. Oh, wait, Shayna. Shayna had that scouter. She has been training with the best of them, including Natalya, who has been rushed to a medical facility after being power-driven on the concrete by Tessa Blanchard. But look at Sasha. Viva la Sasha with the frog splash. Oh, Ronda looking to take advantage of the injured ribs, looking to eliminate Sasha, who is holding on like life depended on it. Ronda taking advantage of she takes her out. Oh, look at Io. What is Io doing as Asuka rolled to the outside? Oh, Io As Ronda stunned, Tiger feint kick. Tiger feint kick followed up by the big splash. Oh, Sasha, they ain't playing games with this. Backstabber, a second backstabber. And Io looking to pick the scraps. Io Shirai's eliminated Ronda Rousey. We are now down to 3. Will we see some form of alliance between Asuka and Io as the injured Sasha has somehow made her way back into the contention to win this? Ronda Rousey made history as being the first number 20 entrant into the Women's Royal Rumble. Being a part of this history-making Royal Rumble, we are now down to the final 3. One of these 3 women will head on to WrestleMania to face the women's champion, be it Bianca Belair or Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I asked, will there be an alliance between Sasha and Io? And this is just answered my question, as both women are looking to target that injured midsection as they plant her. And Sasha rolling to the outside. We are now down to these 2. Sasha has not been eliminated, but will these 2 women strike? Io Shirai already eliminated Kairi Sane. That wasn't the plan that Asuka was going for, but oh wait, Asuka with a kick to Asuka was stunned by that kick, and now Io with a stunned of her own with a shot from Asuka, and now we're at a stalemate at this point. And now Io has Asuka. She has her. Oh, head scissors takedown into, we all know what this is. Tiger feint kick. Shout out to Rey Mysterio as this is a tribute to him, and a body splash. But wait, Sasha's back in. Sasha's back in looking to pick up the scraps, and Io is not pleased whatsoever. Asuka trying to hold on, but Asuka has been eliminated. Sasha has eliminated Asuka. We are now down to the final 2. The Boss versus the Genius, who will punch their ticket to WrestleMania. Who will punch their ticket to the show of shows. Who will headline WrestleMania as the top challenger for the Women's Championship. Oh, Io slipped out of that real quick. She knows what's at stake. She knows she has an easy target, the midsection. If she hits that moonsault, the beautiful moonsault, oh, is she looking to eliminate? She might not need to hit the moonsault. Sasha holding on, but it has to be toying on her ribs a little bit. As she somehow found a way to stay in this match. Io snapping her down with the snapmare into the drop kick. What a rumble. We are down to the final 2. Io looking to target those ribs. Oh, but nobody home with that moonsault. Nobody home with the moonsault. Backbreaker. The backstabber. Looking to eliminate Io. Looking to punch her ticket and prove everyone, including Bayley, who injured her in the first place, wrong. Oh, she's looking to eliminate Io. She's trying her best to fight through the pain of the bruised back and the bruised ribs. But Io is somehow fighting on, and she's punching at the knee. I know, man, I can't believe it either. Oh, Io rolling. Beautiful situation. And now Io has her rocked in the corner. On the double knees into the corner. Io entered in at number 15, and with the moonsault looking to punch her ticket to WrestleMania. Sasha, it feels like the breath probably just left the lungs of Sasha. Sasha, she's trying her best to hang on again. And Io is going to WrestleMania. The Genius of the Sky has stamped her name in history as she has returned home a victor and has set her sights on the women's title at WrestleMania. Sasha tried her best to hang on. I gotta give her her props. She got out of the way of that moonsault, connected with a backstabber, but it was this second moonsault that took the breath from her body, and she tried to hang on, as you saw. But Sasha, she has nothing to be ashamed of. She made it to the final 2 of the first Women's Royal Rumble match of this series, and I'm pretty sure that there is more to come in the future. Sasha fought through the pain of suffering a belly-to-belly on the outside by Bayley during her entrance. And she came back against the doctor's orders. But the story is this. The Genius of the Sky has stamped her name in history as she has returned home a victor and has her sights set on the women's title at WrestleMania. I am sure she is in for quite the evil celebration here tonight as the pyro goes off as Io Shirai continues to celebrate her hard-fought victory. Congratulations to the evil genius of the sky. And speaking of evil, in just a matter of moments, former 16-time WWE World Champion John Cena must fight his past in a twisted new way as he battles the new alter ego of Bray Wyatt. It's John Cena versus The Fiend. And this rivalry has been months in the makings, years in the makings. Let's see how it came about. Joe not backing down with that running boot to the face. Tequila clutch is locked in. Oh man, Wyatt just tapped. It's Bo Dallas. Are we witnessing the end of Bray Wyatt?
The WWE Universe wants change, and I respect that, but you need to respect this. Success in this company is earned, and change will come, and it will go through me. Success in this company is earned, and change will come, and it will go through me. And change will come, and it will go through me. And change will come, and it will go through me, through me, through me. You don't really think we think that you care about the future, do we? I mean, John Cena cares about John Cena, right? And it doesn't matter who he has to smash or bury along the way, as long as he gets his spotlight. Spotlight, yeah. That's what it's all about. You crave it like an addict. You fiend for it. You took something from me. I thought about it a lot. Matter of fact, I thought about it so much that I wanted to take my hands and push them into my skull and smash my brain into a million pieces just so that I could have 5 seconds of peace without the voices talking to me. But the voices, they never stopped. One day I stopped fighting the voices. I started listening to them. You broke me, John, with the Fiend. You put me back together.
What has John Cena accepted as his whoa, what? Wait! Attitude adjustment! Cena will not give in. He will not give in to whatever Bray Wyatt has in store. In a second AA to Bray Wyatt.
It's going to be a slaughter. You just don't know it yet. Through me.
What is John Cena in for when he faces this man, or should I even say man? This entity known as the Fiend. Technically, this is Bray Wyatt's official match since that night in Brooklyn when he lost in 30 seconds to Samoa Joe, but I don't think this is that Bray Wyatt. Something about the way he lost caused him to snap and create this safe place for his family, overseen by this unknown father figure. And if I'm understanding this correctly, he allowed the spirit of his sister to absorb the body of Liv Morgan, but the more we see her in this Firefly funhouse, the more I'm believing that is actually Liv Morgan and less of Abigail that once absorbed the body of Paige in this series. The Fiend was created due to the sacrifice of Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. The Fiend was created because of Bray Wyatt's failures, and he has made his anger into this unknown destroyer. Bray Wyatt blames John Cena for the beginning of his downfall, despite having success following that night at WrestleMania 30, being a three-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion and a Money in the Bank winner in this series. He just can't shake that stigma. He's partially responsible for The Undertaker's retirement 2 months ago at Survivor Series inside Hell in a Cell when he assaulted the dead man, slamming him through the top of the cell. He even took out Roman Reigns 24 hours later, whom we haven't seen in months. Whatever this is that has been created, John Cena had better be prepared for a slaughter, because he is not one that we've ever seen before. He made it rain here in the Tokyo Dome. Very few can do that ever. This man is supernatural, to say the very least. And John Cena had better prepare for the absolute worst. And speaking of John Cena, for the first time since WWE Ground Zero, he is entering a square circle, but he might want to prepare for what is at stake. Cena had an offer to join whatever this family is on the table, but he said hell no when he hit the AA on Wyatt twice because of what happened at WWE Ground Zero. Cena wants revenge for what happened to him last September when he was choked out by the Mandible Claw, a move we haven't seen used since the likes of Mick Foley. You can list Cena's accomplishments, including 2 WWE World, 3 US, and 1 IC title reigns within this series alone. He has been quite successful, but even John has to know that tonight is not about titles, it's about surviving whatever it is we are about to witness. Many people say we're about to witness a slaughter. I'm leaning towards that boat. Who do you have winning this one? We don't know much about Bray Wyatt thus far, this new reincarnation. He let go of the Fireflies, that being Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. We haven't seen them in months. Now, he has Liv Morgan by his side. But what are we about to witness as the Fiend? You can't even really see into this man's eyes. He just looks dark and cold. But Cena has never backed down once in his career, and he is not about to do it today. Oh, playing mind games with Bray at this point. That might have just pissed off the Fiend even more. Oh, what a shot to the back of the head. Cena had the opportunity to join this family as Johnny Largemeat, but he was not about to be repackaged. He was not about to be reincarnated. He was about to stay true to himself, but that might have not been wise. As you see down there, what has happened to Liv Morgan? She is different. She is cold herself. Former member of the Riot Squad. As soon as Bray got his hands on her, she's just changed. Oh my God. What a stiff headbutt to John Cena. Jessica Carr, good luck trying to keep this one under control. As he took his head, oh wait, Cena's back up. Cena's back up. Attitude adjustment. Cena looking to put this one away right here. One. Oh my God. He just kicked out at one. I don't even think John Cena can believe what we just kicked out of the attitude adjustment at one. And he just took his head clean off with a second lariat. What? I guess John just has to fight. I'm so baffled at what we are witnessing. Oh, and he takes him. Looked like he wanted to take the life out of John Cena right there. Oh, what a shot to the back of the head. I don't think John Cena knows what he has gotten himself into. Bray Wyatt blames John Cena for that loss at WrestleMania. And he's looking to get his win back here tonight at the Royal Rumble Tokyo. They are cheering Bray Wyatt as he just said, what do you think? Oh my God. I don't think it's John Cena. I don't think anybody could be prepared for what's been put in front of him as Bray. Oh my God, what is he doing? Oh, another headbutt. This has been all Bray Wyatt as Jessica Carr tried to get away from whatever that is, the Fiend. Bray's just stalking John Cena. Oh no, what is he doing? Snake eyes into the corner. Full speed ahead as the Fiend sends Cena crashing to the outside. This match has been all Bray Wyatt, or should I say the Fiend. He kicked out at one of the attitude adjustment. And Bray, oh, Sister Abigail to the outside. This crowd is trying to rally behind John Cena, but I don't even know what that can do. Because Bray, he has been destroying John Cena at this point. And he plants him. Cena again is in serious trouble. As Bray Wyatt, oh wait. Cena, the fire Cena running through the ropes. Here we go, shoulder tackle. Cena trying to fight back, trying to rally this crowd, trying to stay in this fight. Oh, and the side slam. Cena, we all know what happens next. John Cena, positive center. What the hell? What the hell, my God? Mandible claw. Mandible claw. Oh my God. Cena was not prepared for what was in front of him. He had the will to fight, but the Fiend feels no pain after that loss at SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt has destroyed that human emotion, and the Fiend has defeated John Cena in convincing fashion. What the hell did we just see? It is dark and cold. Darkness has ascended over the Tokyo Dome here tonight. What the hell? That's Bo Dallas. Or should I say Blood Brother Bo? I thought he was sacrificed. Who is that? Or should I say, what the hell is that? What the hell is going on? The Fiend has been unleashed. I have no idea what we just witnessed, but I do know what is still to come tonight as the Prince returns home to Tokyo, Japan, a place he has won many championships in the past, including the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship as Finn Balor challenges that man, the Diamond, Apollo Crews, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with MVP in his ear. What can Balor expect when it comes to that championship? And speaking of championships, we know who's entering WrestleMania as the challenger, who will enter the show of shows as the women's champion. Out first, bringing her brutality, is the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. The inaugural NXT UK Women's Champion made her shocking debut at Survivor Series last November, confronting her opponent tonight moments after she defeated Asuka to win the title, basically jumping to the front of the line saying she's coming for that title. Later last month at Joker's Wild, Ripley brought her A game when she defeated the Empress to become the #1 contender, and after weeks of mental and physical checks, including picking each other's poison just 6 nights ago on Carnage, the moment of truth is now. Rhea Ripley challenges Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's Championship. The challenger is here. Out next is the champion. She is one of 2 women to ever hold both the NXT and WWE Women's Championship in this series' history. Bianca Belair is on a mission to make her current reign last longer than 2 months. The roughest, the toughest, the best is all game here tonight. As you can see, she is wearing her knee brace for this match because just 6 nights ago her poison was Shayna Baszler, who had quite the showing in the Royal Rumble match, having 6 eliminations. But she was hell-bent on breaking her down, and that included her left arm, which is heavily bandaged as well because Baszler kept stomping on it. And she's basically walking into battle with 2 bullseyes, one on her leg and the other on her arm. But Bianca ain't sweating that. She wants to make sure that she remains the roughest, the toughest, the best women's champion in this series to date. Bianca has to want her pound of flesh because she was left laying on Carnage after Rhea picked her spot and struck her while the champion was recovering. The respect in this match isn't there. This will indeed be a fight. As this sold-out crowd here in Tokyo has experienced what a night this Rumble has been, and we are not done just yet as the Women's Championship is at stake for here. Rhea Ripley, the challenger, overcoming the likes of Toni Storm and Bayley and Asuka to get to this position. She has had quite the rise, but Bianca has had quite the rise herself, cashing in her NXT Women's Championship to enter a battle royal to become the #1 contender at Survivor Series. She went the long route, but she got to where she is. But that is what it's all about. Referee Mike Chioda is your official in this one, giving Jessica Carr a break. Mike Chioda raising the Women's Championship. That's what it's all about. Ripley, Bianca Belair. Here we go as the match is now underway. Ripley, Bianca, Women's Championship sizing each other up. Like I said, Bianca is rocking 2 bullseyes with the elbow taped up and the knee breaks back on after having it re-aggravated during her match with Shayna Baszler. And Ripley, if she's smart, which I know she is, she will go after either the knee or the arm, elbow and collar tie up as we go the technical route. Ripley fighting from under as Bianca Belair has control, but now she's about to pushing her off the ropes. Ducks out of the way. Ripley, shoulder tackle, folding the champion up, proving her spot, proving her dominance early on, saying, yeah, I'm here for that title. I'm coming to win the championship here in Tokyo. Oh, and an elbow, or excuse me, the lariat in the corner as she has the champion brought to her elbow connected with that top pad, and now Ripley, she has the champion right where she wants her. Oh, and now a kick to the midsection. Oh, and a kick to the elbow. Like I said, Bianca, she's wearing a bullseye. She's got to fight underneath. And she wants to defeat someone the caliber of Rhea Ripley, the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion. Looking to make sure she is successful at the age of 24. Like I said, smart strategy, targeting that. And now the double axe in the corner, looking to put this one away. Ripley looking to win the championship early on, but only a 1. Got to do a lot more because Bianca, she is not going to give it up just like that. Oh, like I said, she's smart. She is smart targeting that elbow, because if you target that elbow, she probably won't be able to get you up for the KOD. The kiss of death, which has put many people away, including Asuka. We all know Io Shirai is your Women's Royal Rumble match winner. She will face the Women's Champion at WrestleMania. Ripley, she has her right where she wants. She's psyching herself out because she can taste that Women's Championship. Oh, and she's targeting that throat smart because you take the breath from the lungs. She can't really do too much if she can't breathe. And now Ripley, she's looking for something, but her arm was in the bottom rope. She wasn't really too smart there to have her closer to the ropes, but she was smart to quickly go back on that arm. And now dance press, taking her down, fighting her down to the mat. Ripley, she's feeling it. She's playing with this crowd. She's saying the Women's Championship is hers, but I kind of don't agree with that. Bianca is the type of athlete that you have to stay on. You have to fight her and make sure you mean it. Oh, Ripley. Oh, geez. Kicks to the chest. Bianca trying her best to find a way out of it, and I might have spoken smart. Oh, Bianca. Oh, what a spine buster. A 1-arm spine buster. Look at put away the challenger, only a 1. Ripley's going to have to, I'm going to have to be honest with you, Ripley's going to have to hit her strongest moves if she wants to put the champion away, but she's got to probably do it often because Bianca is not about to get that Women's Championship up freely. You probably have to pry it from her cold hands. Shoulder tackles into the corner. Ripley, the favor has shifted back towards Bianca. Oh, Bianca, what's she able to do with that bad knee? She's proving me wrong. Alley-oop. The alley-oop reverse power slam, looking to put this one away right here. Referee in perfect position. Bianca Belair looking to retain the Women's Championship right here, only a 2. She can't believe she kicked out of that, but you got to stay on her. You got to stay on her, champ. If you want to make sure that you leave Tokyo as the champion, will she be able to clutch, lock her fist, because that elbow is a little still banged up from her poison encounter with Shayna Baszler just 6 nights ago, as Ripley found a way to get out of that, and she targeted the elbow again to break free. And now another Thesz press from the champion to the challenger, to the champion, excuse me. What a night it has been. Cesaro successfully retained the Intercontinental Championship. The Street Profits are the new tag team champions. The Fiend completely eviscerated and destroyed John Cena, and it looked like Mike Chioda was trying to check on the arm of Bianca to see if she can still go, to see if it's separated, but Ripley doesn't really give a damn. Bianca doesn't really give a damn at any point in time as she's stalking her, but oh wait, Bianca had that scouted. I don't know if she was playing possum or not. But Ripley was rocked, and now, oh, shot to the back of the head. Oh, what a beautiful frog splash. What a beautiful frog splash. And from the ropes, and now, she's stalking her, looking for that spear, but no way, she leaped over her and reversed that quick, fast, and in a hurry, and now Ripley looking to bounce back. Oh, no. Targeting that bad knee. Ripley with the prism, going for the prism trap. Will Bianca tap right here? Will Bianca give up her dream of being women's champion heading into WrestleMania? No, she found a way to roll through, but she's going to have to take a little bit of pressure off that knee as she runs towards her and takes her off her feet. Oh, she's stalking the challenger. What is she going for here? Oh, she's going for it early. She's going for her biggest move, KOD. That's it. That is it. Count to 100. Bianca Belair has successfully retained the Women's Championship right here. What? Ripley just kicked out at 2. Ripley just kicked out at 2. Believe it or not. Bianca can't even believe it. She's trying to wrap her head around her kicking out. I don't think anybody's ever kicked out. She's headed to the top. Frog splash. Shouts out to Montez Ford. But nobody was home right there. And as Ripley, we saw this on Carnage, and she takes her head off with that knee. Looking to win the championship right here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ripley to become the women's champion here in Tokyo. No, only a 2. Ripley can taste it. She can feel it. Bianca's in trouble. Riptide! The same move she put Bayley on the injury reserve list with that Riptide. Here's 2. New champion right here, no, only a 2. What in the world? Somehow Bianca is finding a way to stay in this fight. And she's probably just pissed off at this point as she's targeting that elbow, and now she's targeting the knee, the injured knee of Bianca. The champion is in serious trouble. The champion is moments away from losing the women's championship to what the hell? MVP running out here. What's he doing? I think he just handed something to Bianca as he has Mike Chioda. He's on the rope. Come on, Mike, get him out of here. Mike, get out. What? Oh, my God. Was that? MVP handed Bianca the brass knuckles. And while the referee's back was turned, she struck Ripley with the nuts. Oh, no, not this way, Bianca. Come on. KOD. KOD to Ripley. But it's academic after that knuckle shot. The brass knucks is enough to put away Ripley only. Bianca Belair is still the women's champion. Oh my God. What was this? What? MVP handed Bianca the brass knucks, and while the referee's back was turned, she struck Ripley with the nuts and put Ripley away with a second KOD. This entire situation stinks. Is Bianca a part of the BDC, or was this a favor for her husband, just in case? Because you cannot tell me that Bianca wasn't second away from losing that championship to Ripley. Right there. Yep, she had the nuts, tried to hide it. Bianca running away. This is the heist of the century, but I don't think Ripley has recovered, and she's pissed that she just took out MVP with that boot. Ripley with revenge on MVP as Bianca runs to the back. The nightmare was screwed, plain and simple. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania takes over Atlanta in 2021. But before we move on, I would love to give a shout out to my Patreon pledgers as well as the OGs of the channel and my Discord chat. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be where it's at now. Thank you very, very much. Salute and happy holidays. And now the moment of truth has arrived. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship is at stake. The Prince has returned home to reclaim the throne. Apollo Crews defends the WWE World Championship against Finn Balor. It is the Prince versus the Diamond. Who will be the face of the WWE following the Rumble? Let's take you back to how this all began.
The following announcement has been paid for by Beatdown Corporation.
Oh my God!
The excuses are no longer available. His first World Championship opportunity since losing the title at King of the Ring. Will it come full circle for the Prince? As we are moments of... What the... Shawn Michaels coming out of the locker room of Finn Balor. What's that all about? Nevertheless, we got to move past that question because the time has come for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship to be on the line as the Prince returns home to try to claim the throne. Last June in San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Demon King entered to defend his kingdom against Big E Langston at King of the Ring, but a turncoat and Carl Anderson cost him his position on top, and after getting his revenge finally 2 months ago at Survivor Series in the No Holds Barred match, Finn Balor has one more chance to win the gold, as he has the biggest, warmest reception from this Tokyo fan base here in the Tokyo Dome, because the Prince is back. As mentioned, former World Heavyweight Champion, 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, 6-time Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, former leader of the infamous group that has run roughshod over Japan even to this day. Believe it or not, I have to agree with MVP. The excuse of injury isn't there. He hasn't competed since Survivor Series. The excuse of betrayal isn't there. Finn Balor had better prepare for any and everything possible to make sure he leaves Tokyo as the face of the WWE, as the heavyweight champion of the world, because as you saw, MVP will not stop until his people are taken very well care of. We don't know too much about Bianca Belair's position within the BDC. We don't even know if she's a part of the group. We don't know if he was just involved in that women's championship match just as a favor to Montez Ford. But nevertheless, Finn Balor had better prepare for the worst, because I have this sinking feeling that Apollo Crews and the entire Beatdown Corporation, especially since MVP took full control from Mark Henry and Teddy Long, that they will make sure they stop at nothing to retain that title. But in order for him to leave as champion, he must overcome this man, the reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Crews is focused. He's walking with a purpose, and after the night the BDC has had, this will be the icing on the cake for him to retain his position as the face, to retain his position at the top of the food chain. Finn Balor is ready. He better be ready, because the theme song says ain't nobody on his level, and I might have to agree with it, because Apollo Crews has been a different beast ever since winning the Survivor Series tournament and becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at Survivor Series. He defeated both Big E Langston and Rusev in one night to become the undisputed champion. During his rise to the top, he has made quite the list of enemies, including the likes of Kofi Kingston, Ricochet. He's even caught the side eye from the Rebellion, but that comes with the territory if you're the only guy at the top of the mountain. Everyone who stepped into this business wants that top spot that you have. And Apollo Crews is without a doubt the man of the hour. No disrespect to Leo Rush, who owns that nickname, but Apollo Crews is the man. All I will say is Finn had better not let Crews hit the ball game suplex driver, because only one man has kicked out of it, and that was Big E Langston, and even that can be argued as instincts alone, because he wasn't all there for a while after taking that move. You saw what he did to Teddy Long, a man who took him under his wing at one point. You saw him toss Dana Brooke to the side when she was redirected to another client within the BDC. He has no loyalties to anything but that world championship. So Finn had better be ready. As I said, Finn had better be prepared for anything to happen, because Crews will not stop until he is making sure that he is the greatest world heavyweight champion in history, not just in this series history, just in history in general. MVP's prophecy of the BDC Triple Championship Gold is coming full swing. The Prophets are the new tag team champions. There's something there with Bianca and this corporation, and now Apollo Crews is looking to make sure that he completes the puzzle. But that is what it's all about, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Finn Balor defeating Carl Anderson to become the #1 contender at Survivor Series. And Apollo Crews has been dominant as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion since winning the title, defeating both Big E Langston and Rusev in one night at Survivor Series in London, England. But here in Tokyo, the Prince is looking to reclaim the throne. Mike Chioda raises the World Championship. That is what it is all about. Will those nameplates be replaced by Finn Balor's nameplates? We will see. Crews and Balor. Here we go as the bell rings. The World Championship is on the line. The Balor Club is in full swing. Who will make the first move? They're trying to play the biggest mind game of them all. Who will strike first? An elbow and collar tie, but no, Finn has Apollo backed into the corner. You don't often see Crews overpowered strength-wise. And Crews with a cheap shot. Why am I not surprised? And now Crews creating space between him and Balor, trying to make sure that, oh wait, Crews was dragging him in. He reeled him in and he pulled him out all the way to the outside. And now Crews is stalking Balor, who was not expected to be pulled out that way. Oh, what a bicycle kick. A pump bicycle kick. Crews is not playing games right here tonight because he wants to make sure that MVP's words are gospel, basically. As he, and a body splash in the corner. He wants to make sure that MVP is not proven to be a liar. He wants to make sure that Finn knows he's been in a war with the face of the WWE. Oh, scoops him up. Having him up, pop-up cutter. Still to come tonight after this match is the men's Royal Rumble match. 30 men will compete for the opportunity to face the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. WrestleMania Atlanta coming your way in 2021 as Crews takes full control of Finn Balor right here. With these closed fists in the corner, the official's going to have to pull him off at some point. The referee get full control of Crews right here, but as he finally got to the count of 10. Oh, Crews walking around with him as if he's a trophy, but he might regret that decision because Finn fought out of that, and now Finn, sling blade. Oh, and a double stomp into the corner. If he hits the coup de grace, the elevated double stomp, I think Cruz's chances of leaving Tokyo as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion are slimming down by the second. Oh, Crews in serious trouble as he is met with the second turnbuckle. Chioda in perfect position right here. Look at the shoulders down the mat, but only a one. Oh, Finn. Oh, and the kick to the spine. Finn Balor had a solid championship reign as the World Heavyweight Champion before he fell to Big E Langston, courtesy of Carl Anderson. He got his revenge at Survivor Series, but he's going to do a lot more to overcome the power of Apollo Crews. He tried to suplex him in the ring the hard way, but Crews overpowered him immensely as once again he is walking around with him. Oh, wait, the strength, the power, the delay, and the vertical suplex. The vertical suplex as Finn is rocked, as MVP is in the face of Finn, telling him to give it up. Give it a chance. And oh my God! Crews just threw his whole body at Finn, and both men were crashing to the outside. Finn once again is stalked by Crews, begging him to get to his feet. Crews again with another bicycle kick to the outside. Crews shouting that it is easy. Easy game. And MVP is pleased, especially with the night that he's had. Oh my God. Face first, stomach first, call it what you want, on the apron. Referee at the count of 6, he's telling the official to calm it down. He's toying with Mike Chioda at this point because he knows he got this one in the bag. Oh, Crews, the strength of Crews continuing to be on full force, and the gut wrench suplex right there. Finn has gone down in the record books claiming that he wants to win the heavyweight championship on Tokyo soil here in the Tokyo Dome. He won the NXT championship, but it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome. He would love to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship here in the Tokyo Dome, but Apollo is not about to let that happen. Oh, Cruz. He's just toying with him at this point. Oh, jeez. Powerbomb continues to hook him up. Powerbomb a second time, and now he's going for the trifecta. Looking to put this one away right here. Here's one. Here's two. And to retain the championship, that'll be a no, as Finn is not about to go down just yet. MVP, perfect coach, telling him to stay on him. And Cruz is listening to him more than he would listen to Teddy Long. Cruz is playing around at this point, but Finn is about to make him regret as he kept up, and now he's sending him back to the mat the hard way, sweeping the legs from him from the second rope. And now Finn, sling blade. Oh, Finn knows that Cruz is in serious trouble. Finn looking to put this one away right here. Coup de grace. Oh, nobody home, and Cruz again with the bicycle kick. Every time Finn thinks he has 2 steps forward, Cruz says, I'm about to bring that ass back 2 feet. He has this modified STS camel clutch. These modified STF camel clutch is locked in. Oh, Finn found a way to slip out of that. He didn't let him get it in too deep right there. Now he connects with a third sling blade. This has been back and forth with both men and Finn. What is he doing? Oh my God, crossbody again. Finn turning the table. Apollo did it earlier, and Finn said, yeah, I got one for you as well. As Finn is hyping himself back up. He is trying to stay in this fight. He wants to make sure that he completes his mission of winning a world championship on Tokyo soil. Oh, first 1916. A reverse 1916 on the outside. Cruz he's seeing stars, he's counting stars, he's doing all the bunch. He is not there. Now Finn has him in full control. He has regained full control, and now Finn, he's feeling it. Balor sending him off the ropes. Going for the beautiful dropkick, but no, Apollo sidestepped him, and now Apollo scooping him up into the rolling cutter. A beautiful rolling cutter by the champion. Normally he'll put him away, but he wants to send a message that he is the face of the WWE for a reason. Oh, and he sends him, and he tosses him around like he's a toy. Now Cruz, once again playing with this crowd. For the double ass, but nobody home. Took too long, as I said, and now Cruz in serious trouble. Cruz about to meet his bloody Sunday. Pin him, Finn. Pin him. What? Finn shouting at MVP that he cannot lose. He cannot lose, as Cruz is back on his feet with that discus forearm. Now Cruz is about to lose the World Heavyweight Championship as MVP looks on, but no, only a 2. Many people can say Finn took too long after that first bloody Sunday. He heard what MVP had to say, but he's about to send another message. Going for the, he went for a big splash, but Cruz got the knees up just in the nick of time, and now Cruz playing games with Finn with a lariat, a second lariat. Now he's about to stalk him. Oh, nobody home with that splash. And now Finn is about to take full advantage right here. Finn, what a forearm. It looks like Cruz is busted wide open. I don't know if it was off that forearm, off the bloody Sunday. I don't know what it was, but he is busted. The blood is dripping, and he's daring Apollo to look at him as he's the one that's going to take his title. And he sends him in the hard way. Finn once again with a sling blade. Finn wants to make sure that Apollo knows that he is the one that is going to take the world title from him. Coup de grace! Coup de grace, that is enough. New champion right. What? Finn saying he don't want to win the title that way. He wants to win it this way because Cruz knows what this is. A second Bloody Sunday. MVP is losing his mind. And oh, come on. MVP was calling for someone, and it's Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's on his way out here looking to disrupt this championship match. No, wait, what the? Big E Langston. He said he wanted Lashley, and he's getting him now. Kyoto on the outside, he sees this unfolding. He knows that these two will disrupt everything. Oh no, Big E. Big E has Bobby. Oh, what a power bomb. Big E wants his pound of flesh. This is happening during the World Heavyweight Championship match right now, but can you blame me, Stu? I'm guessing Big E has Finn's back on this one. I don't know what Mike Chioda's doing. I'm guessing trying to keep these two bulls. Both of these men are in the Royal Rumble match that will take place in our main event here tonight, but these two cannot wait. The cabinet is going to have to eventually get some type of control as MVP is trying to hike Apollo to get back into this after suffering that Bloody Sunday. Finn looking to set up for a third, Bloody Sunday as this fight continues to spill. Oh no! Apollo with a low blow to Finn. The referee has been distracted trying to pull those two bulls away and was not paying attention. Finn Balor's goal was to finally win a heavyweight championship here in Tokyo, but that might not be the case. Oh no, Cruz back up. Ball game! The ball game suplex driver connects, and because of that, Apollo Crews is still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Finn Balor's goal was to finally win a heavyweight championship here in Tokyo. He, in many people's eyes, had that one in the bag with the first Bloody Sunday, then he connected with a second one. But then the chaos ensued at ringside when Bobby Lashley tried to get involved, but Big E Langston was looking to get his pound of flesh on the man who took out Xavier Woods. Big E has been a thorn in the BDC side for months, and that right there, the low blow, was enough to shift the momentum in Apollo's favor long enough for him to hit that suplex driver, the ball game, and that was enough for Apollo Crews to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. As I mentioned, Finn Balor's goal was to finally win a heavyweight championship in Tokyo, Japan. But the chaos at ringside and Crews with the low blow took that away from the Prince. And unfortunately, Balor has lost his chance at claiming the throne. MVP's prophecy of the BDC dripping in championship gold is coming full swing. The Prophets are now the tag team champions. There's something there with Bianca and the corporation, as I mentioned, and now Apollo Crews has escaped with the title in tow. Many people will probably say, and they can say, Finn screwed himself when he had Crews dead to rights after 2 Bloody Sundays, and I can't argue with you because he let his emotions and the words of MVP get to him, and he didn't want to rely on the Demon King tonight. He wanted to win the title himself, and unfortunately for him, he failed. But nevertheless, Apollo Crews sits at the top as the face of the WWE, the diamond of the BDC, and still your WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world. What a night it has been. What a night. Oh, trying to get a word with Paul Heyman after what we just saw. Okay, good. Big E Langston and Bobby Lashley have been separated and placed on different sides of the building until the Royal Rumble match because they were at risk of losing their spots. As I mentioned, both Bobby and Big E have been separated with the threat of losing their spots in the Men's Royal Rumble match. And speaking of tonight's show, Usually I would host a Beyond the Universe live stream post show immediately after the event, but I decided to push it back 24 hours where I will break down everything that went into making this show, storyline discussions, basically pulling the curtain back. Beyond the Universe Rumble post show, December 28th, 2020 at 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on this very YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the live stream is posted, or you can join the Discord chat. Link is in the description. All links are in the description. You can hit that up as well. But it is now time for the main event of this broadcast, and it's the Men's Royal Rumble match. 2 superstars will start in the ring. Additional superstars will enter in the order that they drew. Superstars are eliminated by going over the top rope with both feet must touch the floor to be eliminated. The winner will go on to face the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania in Atlanta in 2021. Who will win and who will be entering at number 1? Oh yeah! The final NXT champion in this universe history, the one and only Ricochet, has the daunting task of overcoming 29 men in hopes of becoming the number 1 challenger for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The former NXT champion attempted to cash in his title for a shot at the WWE World Championship last month in Vegas, but that was turned into a triple threat match under dubious circumstances, also involving Big E Langston, but he was unsuccessful. Ricochet didn't have to go through the qualifying match process where if you win, you're in, if you don't, you're not. So Ricochet will be able to go, Ricochet be able to go all the way? Because unlike the Women's Rumble, there's 10 additional competitors in this match. It is your main event, Ricochet, the Prince, looking to once again attempt to become the king. This sold-out crowd here in Tokyo, Japan, knows Ricochet all too well. He, to my knowledge, had a stint briefly in this very dome, in this very country, in a similar organization. Will he be able to go all the way? But now the question remains, who will be starting this match with him at number 2? Oh, this is interesting. The final man to qualify for the Royal Rumble match 6 nights ago on Monday Night Carnage. He has been dubbed the Black Hand of the Order, the right hand to the here and the now. Seth Rollins is number 2 in the Royal Rumble match. Many people may think he is just a lackey within the order, but he is no slouch. He is a former 3-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion and 1-time United States Champion. He is the only member of the order to qualify, and after witnessing Jeff Hardy lose once again, he has to be focused to bring some good to that unique faction as Rollins continues to toy around with this crowd. He last eliminated Johnny Gargano 6 nights ago. We thought Johnny Wrestling was going to take over the Royal Rumble, but that was not to be the case, because in order to enter the Royal Rumble match, when it comes to the rules, he had to win. Because if you did not win your qualifying match, you are not in. That was a last chance battle royal. Seth Rollins taking the opportunity of Tyler Breeze, who was taken out by Chad Gable of the Rebellion at the top of the broadcast. But that was 6 nights ago. Tonight is a different night. This is your main event of this broadcast. Who do you have? Give me your bold predictions down in the live chat. Who do you have winning the Royal Rumble match right here, right now? This is your main event. The winner of this match is headed to Atlanta to challenge for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. Rollins and Ricochet entering at number 1, and here we go. The bell is rung. Both men size each other up. Ricochet saying, "Bring it on." Rollins said, "My pleasure." Who will strike first? Rollins went for a wild swing and a miss. Ricochet responded with a kick to the midsection. Now he's sending him into the corner. Ricochet, went for a kick, but Rollins swiped it out of the way. And now Rollins with a reverse flatliner. To my knowledge, this is one of the First time Rollins and Ricochet has faced one-on-one in the WWE, so this is an interesting matchup to say the very least. And Rollins looking to eliminate him early, looking to make sure that he catches a breather, but Ricochet said, nah, you're gonna do a lot more to put me away, and he responds with a beautiful drop kick. Beautiful drop kick. Oh, he went for a springboard off the second rope, but Seth Rollins saw that coming. Like I said, these two men know each other because I believe that they have faced each other away from the WWE, so they have been watching each other, or they have been watching tapes. But it looks like Ricochet is about to be eliminated once again as the countdown begins. That we are entering the countdown territory. Who will enter at number 3 as Rollins tried to eliminate Ricochet? Who is next? Oh, what a knee to the face. Okay. The man who eliminated Cassius Ohno in his qualifying match, the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Recently returning after injury at the hands of Aleister Black. He was attacked in a backstage assault at the hand of the Harbinger of Fury, who will be involved in the Royal Rumble match. I'm pretty sure he will want to run into Aleister Black at some point to get some form of revenge, but he has to get past these two incredible athletes to do just that as he shoves off Rollins right there, shoves into the mat. Ricochet with a kick to the spine. Like during the Royal Rumble match, you will see some unique matchups and some unique alliances, to say the very least, as Ricochet plants him. It looks like Rollins cut him. Yep, Ricochet is busted wide open a little bit. The doctors are probably going to have to check on that because it is gushing a little bit. We're going to have to get that under control. Oh, Ricochet reversed that, but Baron Corbin went under the bottom ropes, and a lariat. He went under the bottom rope. He has not been eliminated. The only way to win this match is to go over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. Baron Corbin with a lariat in the corner. Rollins rolling to the outside. He has not been eliminated. He entered in at number 2, Ricochet at number 1. I'm pretty sure both men would love to outlast the other. The last Rumble match we saw earlier in the night, Shayna Baszler dominated with number 6. Who will top that in this match? We will see as the countdown begins to the entrant of number 4. And number 4 is the former World Television Champion, the Machine, Brian effing Cage. As I said, this is our first time seeing Cage for the first time since he lost his TV championship to Zack Ryder, who lost his championship to the returning Hideo Itami during the Royal Rumble kickoff, which is available now on demand right here on the channel. As Ricochet looks to take down Baron Corbin with that his takedown and a super kick to Cage. Ricochet is not about to be overlooked. He's sending himself over the top rope. He might want to be careful with that because all Baron Corbin has to do, or anyone has to do, is just pull him off and he's eliminated. Oh, Ricochet, what a beautiful uppercut from the one and only. Ricochet standing over Baron Corbin, and Brian Cage is back in. Both men are sizing each other up. Who will strike first? Oh, Ricochet went for an enziguri, but Cage got out of the way of that. Oh, is Cage going for the drill claw? No, Ricochet fought right out of that, and Ricochet with a neck breaker to the Machine. Corbin stumbling in the corner. Ricochet helping him up, has him rocked into the corner, and now Ricochet has Corbin stunned. What is he going for? Shotgun drop kick into the corner. And now Corbin rolling to the outside, trying to catch a breather. Cage has something, he saw something coming, but Cage has Ricochet up. Effing 5. And now Rollins looking to come back in and steal this elimination from Cage. Oh wait, what a jab. And a beautiful bicycle kick. Rollins once again rolling to the outside as the countdown has concluded. And entering in at number 5 is R-Truth. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, first African American to do so. So we're going to put some respect on R-Truth's name as he looks to get another opportunity at a World Championship. Who will strike first? Both men are ignoring R-Truth at this point. He is not about the disrespect. Ricochet is saying, hey, pay attention. Hey, bring the fight. Y'all disrespecting Truth right now, and he is not having any of it. Look at the look in Truth's eye, Brian Cage. Oh, what a bicycle kick by Truth. As I said, Truth is not playing any games. He ain't having none of it. He is not about the BS. He is about winning the Royal Rumble. Oh, Corbin looking to eliminate Truth. Oh, Corbin! Corbin's eliminated by our Truth. Like I said, Truth, he is all about getting back to an opportunity at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. His last opportunity was in 2011 against John Cena. He would love nothing more to get one crack, and in the main event of WrestleMania, nonetheless. Oh, what an uppercut! He got the machine rocked in the corner as Corbin has been eliminated by R-Truth. He used his own momentum against him, and now, Cage has Truth up. Oh, no. Truth is in trouble. F5 by Cage. R-Truth eliminated Baron Corbin, but he wasn't enough to withstand the machine as Brian Cage has just eliminated R-Truth. As the countdown begins for number 6. Who will enter in at number 6? Who the? Oh my God! The Switchblade! Jay White is in the Royal Rumble. Former IWGP Heavyweight, Intercontinental, and United States Heavyweight Champion, and once leader of an infamous faction that has run roughshod all over this country, Jay White is in the Rumble as Brian Cage is looking on and Ricochet is taking full advantage of the distraction. Ricochet suffered a brutal F5 from Cage, and now he suffered a bicycle kick from the machine as well, as Jay White is picking his spot. Cage eliminated R-Truth. He's looking to eliminate Ricochet as well, but no, Jay White picking his spot, just took out, just hit Brian Cage from behind. Smart man, smart strategy, as an unlikely alliance between Ricochet and Jay White. As Cage rolls to the outside, he has not been eliminated, but Jay White is in the Royal Rumble, and that alliance was just short-lived as Jay White took out the knees of Ricochet, which is smart because you take him out. And a Blade Runner. The Blade Runner from the Switchblade. And now Rollins is back in. Rollins in the face of Jay White, as this crowd cannot believe that the Switchblade is in the Royal Rumble. We're looking at an alliance. Yep, we are looking at another alliance. Jay White is not really trustworthy as he takes out Ricochet, and now we're standing up. Wade Barrett, representing the Rebellion, entering in at number 7. Former Intercontinental Champion, making his return last month at Survivor Series, or 2 months ago, should I say. And Brian Cage got in the face of Wade Barrett. This man was the reason why he is no longer the TV champion. He distracted the referee long enough for Zack Ryder to take advantage, and now he won his revenge. Now Cage sending Wade Barrett in. I'm pretty sure his whole game plan just went up in smoke as Cage, he slashes the neck. Oh, what a backbreaker. And Rollins taking out Cage as Wade Barrett rolls to the outside. Both men are taking full advantage as, Switchblade. White Blade Runner. The Blade Runner by Jay White to Brian Cage. As they both staring each other down, does Rollins and White. And now Rollins, the black hand with the blackout. The blackout stomp. Cage is done for. And now Wade Barrett sliding back in, looking to pit the scraps as Rollins or White are not going to do it themselves. Bouncing them off the turnbuckle. And now Wade Barrett just eliminated Brian Cage. Wade Barrett just eliminated the machine, once again screwing him out of an opportunity at a championship. And now Wade Barrett is soaking in there like he actually did something. He just picked the scraps of Rollins and White as Rollins makes him pay with that net breaker. Oh, we're about to get another countdown. Blackout from the Black Hand. Who's next to enter? Oh, Adam Cole, as Seth Rollins is daring the Switchblade to make a move. Adam Cole is entering in at number 8. Unfortunately, his boys lost the tag team championships earlier tonight. I'm pretty sure he is looking to bounce back for the Undisputed Era, who he thinks has been lost in the shuffle with these growing faction warfares. And the Undisputed Era has been an afterthought. And oh my God. The Switchblade saw that. Adam Cole has some ties. Oh, kick to the knee and a super kick to Rollins. Adam Cole has some ties to a certain club that has run roughshod over New Japan. And now both of these men are in the WWE as we speak. Oh wait, look at Ricochet. Ricochet. Adam Cole caught him with a super kick. The timing of Adam Cole, baby. Neither men are going to make a move. I'm guessing we just seen a little alliance form right here. And oh man, they gonna need that alliance because the Beast of Belfast, Killian Dane, the man who defeated Chris Jericho to qualify for this spot in the Royal Rumble, is entering in at number 9, and he's going full speed ahead into this match, and he take off Jay White from his feet and a bicycle kick of his own to Cole. What a match we have seen so far for the Royal Rumble. We have 21 left, and it's a bicycle, a drop kick from Killian Dane. Ever since breaking away from Sanity, oh, he's looking to eliminate Jay White. Ever since breaking away from Sanity, Killian Dane has been on quite the dominant run as Jay White avoided elimination, but I don't think I can say the same about Adam Cole, as we are about to enter another entry at number 10, who will enter as Adam Cole continues to fight and try not to get eliminated. Oh, Adam Cole got some more help. Another fellow member of the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong, is entering in at number 10. I guess that's what he meant earlier tonight, saying he might not win, that being Adam Cole, because Roderick Strong is in the Royal Rumble, which Adam Cole could use to his advantage. Oh, neck breaker by Strong to Killian Dane. Oh, Dane. Oh, he went for a clothesline, but nobody. That was rocked. He rocked Dane, and that might have pissed him off, but that sweeping of the leg did just enough to put him down. And now, Dane with a leaping knee into the corner. And another net breaker. Oh, we have a 3-way alliance. This is about to be a dangerous alliance here in the Rumble. Adam Cole barking orders, saying, let's get rid of this clown. I wouldn't say all that, but you're going to need at least 3 to 4 guys to get the likes of Killian Dane. Jay White doing the honors, telling the men to come on and let's eliminate him. Let's get this done. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. Roddy just eliminated Adam Cole. Holy UND. Roderick Strong just eliminated Adam Cole. He just threw a wrench in the entire game plan of the leader of the Undisputed Era, as Ricochet takes Jay White off his feet with that springboard elbow, as we wait for the next entrant into the Rumble. And that is this man, the Psycho Killer. Tommaso Ciampa defeating Chad Gable to qualify for this spot in the Rumble. Tommaso Ciampa, fresh off his victory over Sami Callihan, whom we haven't seen since that unsanctioned match. And Tommaso Ciampa and Adam Cole face to face. These two have quite the history. As Cole, I'm guessing he can't believe what just happened. His own boy, Roderick Strong, just eliminated, and Roddy in the face of Ciampa, daring him to get him. Oh, Ricochet back in. Oh, what a forearm. What a forearm, and Tommaso Ciampa about to pick up the scraps. Kick to the midsection. We all know what's that. He's about to hook the arms into the fairy tale ending. Roderick Strong eliminated Adam Cole, but I'm guessing His time in the Rumble is about to be short-lived, courtesy of the fairy tale and Tommaso Ciampa, and that is to be true. That is for true. Roderick Strong got a little buzz right there, but he has been eliminated by Tommaso Ciampa and with a little assist from Ricochet. Oh, and they looking at Killian Dane because both men know that this beast is here. He's here for a fight. No, here we go. Uh-oh. Kick to the... Oh my God! They went for a suplex on Dane, but he reversed both men, and he is about to make sure that you are not about to eliminate him easily. Oh, Dane. Oh, what an uppercut. What an uppercut. No, in the headbutt to Ciampa. And Dane again with a bicycle kick. The beast is on a feast. Oh, Ciampa backed up from that headbutt. And now in the uppercut followed up. And now, oh, he sends him crashing into the corner. Both men have been rocked. They tried to eliminate Dane. Who can stop him? Oh, wait. Look at Rollins. Rollins with a crossbody. Rollins with a crossbody. And now Rollins, oh, what a knee. He got the beast down. Oh, what a kick to Ricochet just to say whatever. Jay White has not been eliminated. He rolled to the outside. Oh, Dane rocked him. Dane is rocked. And now Ciampa eliminated Killian Dane. Now Ciampa staring down Seth Rollins as we wait for the next entrant in the Rumble. And that man, oh my God, Zack Sabre Jr. The last time we saw him was in 2016 during the Cruiserweight Classic. He has been compared to the American Dragon, but more advanced in his technical base skills, and now he is in the Rumble here in Tokyo Dome as he takes off Rollins with that boot. And now he flattens Ciampa into the corner. Oh, what a boot into the face. And Zack Sabre Jr. is not playing around. Oh, he's wrenching, raking at the eyes of Rollins. And oh, this is an interesting show off right here. This is a match I wouldn't mind seeing. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Ricochet. And oh, Ricochet with an uppercut. Saying it's fair game. He don't care who you are. He's going to take you out. Oh, and a net breaker to Ciampa. Now Ricochet turned his attention to Seth Rollins and responds with a DDT. The one and only is all by himself as he entered in this match at number 1. Rollins at number 2. We are back to where we started in this match. Oh, what a beautiful dropkick in the corner. And another, oh, what a cannonball in the corner from Ricochet to Rollins. And Zack Sabre Jr. is back up. Back in the face. Oh, Zack Sabre. Oh, what a Pele to the arm. A Pele to the arm got Ricochet rocked. And Ricochet's been eliminated by Jr. ZSJ has eliminated Ricochet. His hopes of getting that one opportunity at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship has gone up in smoke. Who's next to enter? And that is this man, entering in at number 13, returning for the first time since being taken out by Sami Callihan, the glorious former NXT champion, Bobby Roode. Making a feline to the ring. He is not one to take things lying down. He holds a recent victory over AJ Styles back at WWE Ground Zero. He was on the shelf for a little bit, but now he is back as he is about to respond with a glorious DDT to Tommaso Ciampa. On the kick to the midsection and a glorious DDT to Zack Sabre Jr. Now he's face to face with Rollins and he takes his head clean off with that lariat. Bobby Roode looking for a strong showing here in the Rumble. Look at the punches ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Oh, Roode. Another kick to the midsection. And another glorious DDT to Tommaso Ciampa. And a spear to Sabre Jr. Roode is feeling it. He knows he got this one in the bag. He entered in at lucky number 13. Oh, wait, Rollins looking to eliminate him. Holding on, but oh, Roode has been eliminated by Rollins. Seth Rollins has eliminated Bobby Roode. And the field is now back to 3. Seth Rollins, Zack Sabre Jr., and Tommaso Ciampa about to be met with a blackout. And now Sabre Jr. has been flattened by Rollins in the corner. Now we're about to enter who is going to be lucky number 14. What the? What the? What the hell? What is this? Rollins is looking confused as we saw some footage of an old act that he did, but who is this? The anticipation is building up, but is that? What's going on? What? What? Wait. No. No. Oh my God! Lio Rush is back! You thought you sacrificed Lio Rush, but he is back. The last time we saw Lio, he was having his head stomped in by that man Seth Rollins. A ghost from the past has came to collect. Lio Rush is number 14 in the Royal Rumble. Look at the eyes. He is focused. Oh, Rollins is stunned. Rollins is stunned, and Lio sending both men crashing to the outside. The black hand meets the black heart. Lio doesn't give a damn about the win. He wanted revenge, and he just got it. He is getting it right now. Oh, he's going for the chair. This man cost him 4 months of his career. 4 months. Now he's looking for his receipts and his pound of flesh. Oh, shot to the midsection with the chair. And a DDT. That is the Blackheart. If you don't know who the Blackheart is, do your YouTube research. Do your Google research. Look at Wikipedia. The Blackheart is Lio Rush's alter ego, if you will. He is evolved from the heart of Lio. When he has done wrong, he brings out the Blackheart. He brings out the man who is obsessed with destruction. Oh, he has a table set up. What is he going for here? He is here for sweet revenge. Oh, an elbow drop through the table. Lio doesn't give a damn about the win. He wanted revenge, and he got him as he telling Rollins he'll see him soon. Both Lio Rush and Seth Rollins have been eliminated as we look for entry number 15. Okay. We saw him earlier tonight. The BDC has had quite the night. Will Bobby Lashley cap it off with a win in the Royal Rumble match as MVP accompanied the Chief Hurt Officer, Bobby Lashley, former ECW champion, former US champion, looking to make his way back to WrestleMania. Oh, what a spear to Zack Sabre Jr. And another spear, this time to Tommaso Ciampa. He tried to get involved in the WWE World Championship match, but that didn't come back to play. No, and he eliminated Zack Sabre Jr. Lashley is dominating. Oh, and another spear to Tommaso Ciampa as we wait for another entry into the Royal Rumble. Lashley has been dominating at this point. Oh yeah, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is number 16 in the Royal Rumble, looking to finally get his chance at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship within this series. He hasn't really been in action since his loss at WWE Grounds. Oh, Switchblade is black in. looking to go for the Blade Runner probably, but Lashley had him very well scouted. He has him rocked in a phenomenal forearm. A phenomenal forearm of Jay White, two former leaders of the infamous group that took control of the New Japan scene here in Tokyo, Japan, and Jay White has been eliminated by AJ Styles. Guarantee that we will see the Switchblade in the near future, but AJ Styles just thwarted his opportunity at WrestleMania for this one, and now we're about to see this one. Oh, and what a beautiful Pele kick. Lashley went for a wild swing and a miss. Lashley's been rocked with the Pele kick, first eliminating Zack Sabre Jr. and AJ eliminated Switchblade. Now AJ has Lashley rocked in the corner. Oh, now Wade Barrett's back in. I forgot all about him. That bull hammer, I forgot all about Wade Barrett. And now Barrett knows Lashley is rocked and he's picking his bones, picking the scraps, looking to eliminate the CHO, the Chief Herd Officer of the BDC. Oh, no. Looking to eliminate him, but we're about to wait for the next entrant in the Royal Rumble match. And, oh yes! The Bruiserweight is back. Entering in at number 17, Pete Dunne returns for the first time since Survivor Series, since his crushing loss to Rusev for the WWE Championship, and now he's entered in to the Royal Rumble, entering in at number 17, and oh, Barrett eliminated by Pete Dunne. Just like that. Barrett just eliminated Pete Dunne. And now, AJ Styles is left alone with the Bruiserweight. His first match back since the Survivor Series event where he lost to Rusev, and I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan is pissed off that Wade Barrett was just eliminated. He had a plan. The Rebellion had to have the numbers in this match. And Barrett has been eliminated by the returning Pete Dunne. Oh no, oh my God! What a spear! What a spear by Lashley. Oh wait, Ciampa's back in with a knee. I forgot all about Tommaso Ciampa. So much going on in this Royal Rumble match. The winner of this match will advance to the main event of WrestleMania to challenge the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania in Atlanta. Ciampa with that shoulder tackle has Lashley. And AJ Styles is back in. AJ's back in, staring face to face with the Psycho Killer. Oh, snapping him down with a snapmare head takedown and a kick to the spine. As Pete Dunne rolls to the outside after suffering that spear. Ciampa rolling to the outside as well. And who? Oh yeah! Eric Young, the former leader of Sanity, returning for the first time since WWE Ground Zero. We are seeing a lot of returns here in this series here at the Royal Rumble, which is a sight to see. He got a new look, a new demeanor, but he's still one of the toughest SOBs in the game today. Eric Young looking to make sure that he gets that opportunity that he feels and many people feel that he deserves, as he's targeting Ciampa, sending him back in the hard way as AJ and Bobby Lashley rest on the other side. Oh, Ciampa has him rocked. Ciampa, oh, Pete Dunne just eliminated Eric Young. Oh, God. Just like that, Pete Dunne just eliminated Eric Young. His second elimination since his entrance. And now turning his attention to Tommaso Ciampa, and he plants Ciampa down to the mat. Eric Young eliminated. Didn't really get too much to showcase in this match. Returning his first time since September. Oh, no. Coming back in. Oh, and a super kick to Dunne. Come on. Eric Young doesn't like the fact that Pete Dunne eliminated him. But come on, that comes with the territory. Come on. Oh, what has he got in my... Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, my God. Eric Young just power drove Pete Dunne. And looking into his eyes, this man is a psycho. Dunne is now Dunn, he's not moving. Right there. Pete Dunne eliminated Eric Young. But Eric Young didn't like that whatsoever, and this is what we had to see. Ooh, a pile driver from the apron to the floor. Eric Young is psycho, but we have to move on. Hopefully we can get some help out here to check on Pete Dunne as we wait for the next entrant in the Royal Rumble. And that man is this man, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder is number 19 in the Royal Rumble. I'm surprised he is awake after being put to sleep twice by Hideo Itami during the Royal Rumble kickoff, but he is here. Tommaso Ciampa is begging him to get in. Oh my God! Lashley with a spear. Lashley was back up with a spear, and Bobby Lashley eliminates Tommaso Ciampa. That is another elimination for Bobby Lashley. He is on a mission to make sure the BDC gets what they want. Oh, this is an interesting scenario as the Rebellions, Zack Ryder in the face of Bobby Lashley, blocked that forearm. Lashley has Ryder rocked. Lashley, and another spear. Oh, there you see Dunn is now being helped to the back. Hopefully he's not eliminated medically and can somehow find a way to get back in this match, but they're going to take him back to the trainer's area to check on him, as Lashley has his hands on Zack Ryder, and just like that, Bobby Lashley has eliminated Zack Ryder. Daniel Bryan is probably flipping some tables in the locker room right now because he had a plan to have the advantage with the Rebellion, but that is not the case. And oh, here we go. Entering in at number 20, this has been brewing all night. We got a taste of those two during the world title match, which inadvertently cost Finn Balor his shot at winning. But nevertheless, Big E Langston has held the top prize in the past after shedding his silliness, if you will. But he still respects his former partners, and the BDC has systematically took them out. And now he's looking at the man whose career he's wanted to kill. But AJ wants to kill Bobby Lashley with that phenomenal forearm. He came out of literally nowhere with that phenomenal forearm. He literally came out like a thief in the night. And when he's looking to eliminate Lashley, but Lashley holding on, but Big E's about to run in. Big E. Oh, what a spear! Spear to the outside. Lashley has been eliminated because he went over the top rope, but Big E is still in, but I believe he knocked himself out on that landing. That's the same move that cost him the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series, so he might want to think twice about using that again. I'm thinking that was just strictly emotion, but we have who's entering in at number 21, and that is this man, the King of Strong Style, returning home for the first time in years, the former WWE World Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. And ironically, as Bobby Lashley is helped to the back, Shinsuke Nakamura enters the ring and comes face to face with this man. These two have quite the history. They tore it up in this exact arena, the Tokyo Dome, a number of years back. You should do your research if you have not seen that encounter between Nakamura and AJ Styles. Are they about to run it back? And that is a yes. Nakamura went for a strike, but AJ, oh, what a discus clothesline right there. Both of these men fought over the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Nakamura, oh, and a kick to the spine. This is our first time seeing Nakamura without a knee brace because he was on the injury reserve list and on the watch list since he suffered a knee injury at the hands of the Rebellion over the summer that cost him the WWE Championship. Oh, and Nakamura begging AJ Styles to get to the top. Is he going for the Kinshasa? I guess not, because he was just talking. Oh, and a kick to the midsection has Styles down, and a kick to the face. Big E Langston is still in this match. He just knocked himself out a little bit. He's going to take a breather, but he's going to try his best to get back in this match. Hopefully, at some point, Bobby Lashley, he had a dominant showing, eliminating 3 men, but Big E, he ran into the truck. That was Big E. Oh, the phenomenal bliss. Oh, what a back elbow. Oh, and a lariat right there. Oh, it looks like Nakamura's busted up. He's probably going to have to try his best to either check out the doctor or he's going to fight through. Oh, AJ went for something, but Nakamura, the knee to the midsection, and now Nakamura. Oh, and a snap mirror as we wait for entry number 22. Who is entering in at number 22? And that is this man. The Rebellion's plans to have the numbers in their favor hasn't gone well with the eliminations of Zack Ryder and Wade Barrett, but the dark horse of the faction, Aleister Black, who bypassed the qualifying match process and proclaimed his spot, is coming in at a pretty solid number at number 22. Fresh off his dominating victory over Triple H last month at Joker's Wild in the 3 Stages of Hell, the Harbinger of Fury is practically untouchable and will love nothing more than to win his first Royal Rumble appearance, and he's stalking Big E, looking to take out the competition, going for the Black Mass. But oh wait, Big E caught him, and a power bomb on the outside. He ain't about to be nobody's punching bag. Oh, what a oh my God, I'm pretty sure his ribs are probably hurting right now as he takes him out to the floor. That does Big E to AJ Styles. And now, Styles scooping him up into the vertical suplex as Nakamura is staring down Mr. Career Killer, who is currently killing the game. Nakamura telling Big E to bring it, and Big E is going to oblige as he's looking to eliminate Nakamura right here. He's looking to eliminate the bloody Nakamura, but Nakamura fought out of that with a knee to the back in his own unique way. And now both men are staring at each other again, and now Nakamura telling him to come one more time, and now Nakamura, Nakamura, taking off with that tackle. Shinsuke begging Nakamura. He went for another shoulder tackle in the corner, but Nakamura caught him with the DDT. And now he's staring at AJ one more time, float over into the DDT once again. He got blood dripping down his face, but Nakamura is here to headline WrestleMania. He wants to once again become WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And oh no, Nakamura in trouble with the Black Mass. Nakamura turned his back on the competition, and Aleister Black took advantage, and Aleister Black has eliminated Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura has been dominant in recent months, and I don't think anything is going to change that as we await entrant number 23. We are halfway to the finish point, and oh yes! Fresh off his steel cage victory over Carl Anderson a few weeks ago on Carnage, Edge is looking to win another Royal Rumble match and will love nothing more than to once again challenge for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the exact city his last Mania match took place, Atlanta, GA, Atlanta, Georgia. As he enters the ring and enters the fray, he takes off Aleister Black's head with that lariat, and now he's stalking, and a spear. Edge with his first spear in a Rumble in a number of years. Edge is back. He has been medically cleared, got his revenge over the machine gun Carl Anderson, and now he is stalking Aleister Black. He's trying to choose either to stalk Big E or Aleister Black, and he has chose the latter. He is looking to stalk the Harbinger of Fury. He's setting him up for a spear, but Aleister ducked out of the way and took his head off with that lariat. Black took his head off with that lariat. Now he's about to take his head clean off with that Black Mass. Same thing he did to Shinsuke Nakamura. Aleister Black has eliminated Edge. That is elimination number 2 for the Sergeant of the Rebellion. And who is entering number 24 with the clear advantage? That is this man, Daniel Bryan. He's entering with the clear advantage of having Aleister Black in his corner during this match. Former multi-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He showed his true colors back at Survivor Series, where he single-handedly is responsible for the Vince McMahon no longer being in his position as chairman and CEO. Bryan has been giving out ultimatums, and when they disappoint, they were exiled. Ask Rusev, whom we haven't seen or heard from since his neutral encounter, I say that lightly, with Bryan at an off-site location. Believe it or not, Daniel Bryan has more power than he's leading on and as he just gave Aleister Black the order to bring him AJ Styles. We talked about Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville's advantage in the Women's Royal Rumble match when they had their alliance. This is a whole new level of ball game because Aleister Black has been a dominant force, and now Bryan is looking for that knee plus, looking to systematically take off AJ Styles. No way, AJ got out of the way of that. AJ got out of the way into the Pele kick. The Pele kick to AJ. Oh, Aleister Black with a black mass. And that is what I'm talking about. Daniel Bryan takes the brunt, and Aleister Black comes in and takes him out. And AJ Styles has been eliminated by Aleister Black. We are now waiting for the next entrant number 25 in the Royal Rumble. Oh yes! The original bro, Matt Riddle, is in the Royal Rumble match, entering in at a pretty solid spot at number 25. Can you imagine Matt Riddle competing for the WWE World Championship in the main event of WrestleMania at some point? And it could be if he survived this onslaught from both Daniel Bryan as well as Aleister Black, as he takes the fight to Daniel Bryan, while Aleister Black is just lurking. Backstabber, and oh, Riddle might want to turn around. Riddle, you might want to turn around. Black mass again. How many is that? You had Edge. You had Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Matt Riddle. That's number 3? Number 4? And you had AJ Styles. Who's next to enter the fray? Oh, this is the last person Daniel Bryan wants to see. The man he defeated last month at Joker's Wild. Kevin Owens is entering in at lucky number 26. Any number after 20 is a lucky number, but you might want to take his time, but I'm guessing Kevin Owens is not about to heed my warning because he wants to take the fight to Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens. But he got to continue with that man right there, Aleister Black, former NXT champion, multi-time tag team champion within this series. Stunner! A stunner to Aleister Black from Kevin Owens. He felt like he was screwed at Survivor Series when Bryan came out and quote-unquote fought off Zack Ryder during the elimination match, but that was a ruse at the conclusion as Bryan trying to fight back to Kevin Owens. Oh, Kevin kicked the knee out from under him, and now another kick into the stunner. We are almost down to 30. Entering in number 20. Oh, Kevin Owens looking to eliminate Daniel Bryan, but he held on just in time. And oh, Daniel Bryan in trouble of being eliminated. In trouble. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No. We saw these two masked guys take out Rusev at the neutral location 6 nights ago on Carnage, and now they're back. They're doing Daniel Bryan's handiwork again. Who are these guys? Oh, in the cold breaker. The double knees to the face. And now Kevin Owens. This is a 3-on-1 disadvantage for the prize fighter. And Daniel Bryan telling Kevin Owens he should have stayed going like Rusev. And Daniel Bryan just eliminated Kevin Owens. This man literally has a growing empire right now. Oh yeah! For the first time since NXT TakeOver Homecoming, Rey Mysterio is back. Former multi-time WWE World Champion, one of the most respected luchadors in professional wrestling. Oh my God. Those guys are blocking the path, doing the dirty work of that man, Daniel Bryan. Oh my God! Big E with a spear. Well, watch his back. The other guy about to be met with a pop-up power bomb on the outside. These two have quite the history, that being Big E and Kevin Owens. Big E is the reason Sami Zayn was forced to retire Judgment Day, but Big E is still in the match. Kevin Owens has been eliminated, and now Rey Mysterio is about to take the fight to Daniel Bryan on the outside. Daniel Bryan, oh, caught with the senton. Daniel Bryan was begging for a fight. but now he was caught with the senton. Rey Mysterio entering at number 27. Big E and Kevin Owens took care of Daniel Bryan's lackeys, and now Rey Mysterio has the opportunity to take the fight to the leader of the rebellion. As Bryan was trying to fight out, but no. We saw the Tiger Fan Kid with Io Shirai. 619 by Rey Mysterio. Oh wait, Black. Oh no, Black once again. Like I said, once again, he's always in the right place at the right time. Spine first on the apron. Aleister Black watching the back of Daniel Bryan at this point in the game. And everyone who comes in contact meets the Black Max. Aleister Black just eliminated Rey Mysterio. That is number 5 for Aleister Black. And I'm pretty sure he's going to have more as the time goes on. Because right now, Shayna Baszler, wait, Big E, I'm about to say Shayna Baszler has 6 eliminations in the night, but Big E is back in. Black doesn't see it. Black is watching Rey Mysterio, and now he's about to pay for it. He's about to pay for his sins, and now Black is about to be eliminated as well. Big E, all Big E has to do is go for that spear one more time. Big E, no, wait. Cedric Alexander is back. Cedric Alexander is back, and didn't he learn 6 nights ago when Cedric was destroyed in Gorilla by Big E? But I don't think, clip of the knee. I don't think he was going to take that any lightly, because he was taken out by Big E last Monday, as a message to Bobby Lashley, and now Big E is about to make Cedric pay for what just happened. Now, oh my God! Aleister Black, that is number 6. Aleister Black just eliminated Big E. Aleister Black just eliminated Big E. 6 nights ago, Cedric, as I mentioned, was destroyed in Gorilla by Big E, but I don't really think he realized he's just pissed off one of the baddest SOBs in the game today. And now he's trying to run away. Big E chasing after Cedric Alexander, chasing after the man who screwed him out. Who screwed him out of his opportunity to win this, but who's next to enter at number 28? And what? No way. Holy shit! It's the Ring General! Walter is in the Royal Rumble at number 28. Walter walking with a purpose, former NXT UK champion, held championships all over the UK, and now is on a grand stage like the Royal Rumble. And it appears that Aleister Black is not backing down whatsoever. Black, Walter, face to face. And it looks like Aleister Black is letting him into the ring. This is an interesting sight I never thought I would see. Black begging Walter to make the first move. Walter begging Black to make the first move. Who will strike first and punch their ticket to WrestleMania? And wait. Oh, Pete Dunne is back! As a precaution for his neck and shoulder, he has been heavily wrapped up, which, as I said before, is basically a bullseye in this kind of environment. But Pete Dunne is back in the Royal Rumble. We have 2 more entrants in this match, and Pete Dunne is begging someone to give him a fight. Oh, and that will be that will be Walter, as he got out of the way of that forearm, and now Pete looking. Oh, the Enziguri got Walter rocked, and now Pete Dunne wrestling Black down to the mat, but that kick didn't even faze Walter as he's stalking Pete Dunne on a kick to the spine. And now, oh, what an uppercut. These 2 are no strangers to one another. Who do you think defeated Pete Dunne at one point to become NXT UK champion? As we await entrant number 29, Walter is destroying Pete Dunne right now, who many people probably think he shouldn't even be in this match. And who's next? Who's next? Where is he? Can I get some information on who? Oh my God! Oh my God! Mustafa Ali was supposed to be number 29, but who is William Regal talking to? Who's taking Mustafa Ali's spot? He's supposed to be in this match, but I'm guessing we're going to have to go on along with the show. Whoever is number 29 is going to enter eventually, but whomever William Regal was talking to, but Mustafa Ali was just taken out in gorilla position. And now we have a new number 29, whoever that might be, as Walter is continuing to his assault on both Daniel Bryan and Aleister Black. Oh, what a big boot from the ring general. The mat is sacred, is what he would say. And now he wants to make sure that the Royal Rumble is sacred with his victory. And now these two, once again, Pete Dunne staring a hole down Walter, and what the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. How the hell are these guys back and with weapons? The same weapons they took out Rusev with 6 nights ago at that neutral location. Daniel Bryan is starting to piss me off. He's taking clear advantage of the rules. There's no disqualification in the Royal Rumble match. And now both Walter and Pete Dunne have been taken out, and Daniel Bryan is... What the... Holy shit! Jon Moxley! Or should I say Dean Ambrose, whatever you want to call it. That is Jon Moxley, as Ambrose was fired last June after attacking Shane McMahon, and apparently, I guess, a new deal has been made to re-sign him under his other name. And now they try to get in his face. Death Rider on the concrete. Moxley is back. Moxley is back. And now here we go. Oh my God, an elevated Death Rider. Moxley is in the Royal Rumble, entering in at number 29 after taking out Mustafa Ali. I don't like the way he did it, but it's Moxley for you. The stats remain the same, even though he is known as Jon Moxley, 2-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Death Rider to Daniel Bryan. 2-time World Champion, 1-time Intercontinental Champion, and Tag Team Champion. And during his time away, he became 2-time IWGP US Heavyweight Champion. He's the last person anyone thought about seeing back in the WWE, as he took out Black with that Death Rider. And now, is he going to eliminate Moxley? He's going to eliminate him. Yes, he's eliminated. Moxley eliminated Aleister Black, who's entering in at number 30, and that is obviously this man, the winner of the inaugural Beatdown Initiative Limited Series. And with that victory, he secured his spot in the Royal Rumble, as well as a favor from the BDC, which has yet to be fulfilled to my knowledge. MVP had hopes that Bobby Lashley will win the Rumble, but in a way, if the resident thick boy pulls this off, then in a way that group has a winner coming off, and he takes the fight straight to Jon Moxley. If you want a history lesson, Moxley is indirectly responsible for the rebellion being created, because he attacked Shawn Michaels back when he was the general manager on Monday Night Raw and sent HBK down the path he chose, and that was to start the rebellion. And now Moxley taking a fight to Bronson Reed, who overcame a fatal 4-way ladder match during the BDC initiative. What an insecurity, a beautiful insecurity in the corner. A man his size should not be able to do those things, but you know what? That statistic is long dead at this point. Moxley is holding his own against Bronson Reed as he takes his head off with that lariat. Reed catching a breather for a bit. Bronson Reed. Walter from behind with a boot to Moxley's face. He's back in. He overcame that assault from those two goons in the rebellion, but so is Pete Dunne. Dunne is back in. Dunne taking a fight to Walter. He got Walter down, the man who defeated him for the UK Championship at one point in history. And now Dunne stalking Walter, and Dunne just eliminated Walter. Walter has been eliminated. We are now down to the final four. Reed, Moxley, Daniel Bryan, and Pete Dunne. One of these men are going to the main event of WrestleMania. What a night it has been here tonight in the Royal Rumble. And now we are down to this. The final four. Oh, it's Bronson Reed going straight to Pete Dunne with that insecurity into the corner. And now taking a fight to Daniel Bryan, who couldn't take his eyes off of John Moxley. And he plants him. And now Moxley catching him off guard. Death Rider to Bronson Reed. Reed entered in at number 30. He's been busted open, and now Reed has been eliminated. We are down to the final three. Moxley eliminated Reed, and then there were three. Bryan, Dunne, Moxley. These men can taste their opportunity at immortality. Reed had the chance. Oh my God! Black Mass! Black has been eliminated. Now he's attacking both men that are not Daniel Bryan. Once again, Black is doing Daniel Bryan's dirty work. Oh, and a roundhouse kick to Moxley on the outside. Moxley has not been eliminated. He rolled under the bottom rope, but that is not the story. Aleister Black once again doing the dirty work for Daniel Bryan. Oh, and a kick to the balls, I believe. That was below the belt. And a double stomp. Moxley is just toying at this point. Oh my God, what a kick to the temple. Daniel Bryan is practically just punched his ticket to WrestleMania, because both of his opponents have been taken out by that man, the Harbinger of Fury, the Sergeant of the Rebellion. And he just left his mark. And whoa, what the hell? Shane McMahon! Shane McMahon is back and he wants revenge for his family. Black thought he was rid of the McMahon family, and boy, do I have bad news for you, my friend. Shane McMahon is back, and he brought a kendo stick with him, to say the very least. He is looking to get revenge for his brother-in-law, revenge for his sister, revenge for his father. Shane McMahon, I never thought I'd see him again. Oh my God, a shot off the face. Black is stunned that he is seeing a devil from his past. And now Shane McMahon is unleashing, going to town on Black. Look at the rage of the prodigal son. And now Black trying to get the hell out of here. He's hightailing the hell up out of here. I've never seen this man run away from a fight, but he knows he is not at the advantage. But Shane McMahon is back. We still have the final three. After that, chaos has now been brought under control. And now these two. Moxley blames himself for the creation of the rebellion. And now he says he needs to fix it. And Daniel Bryan is begging him to come on. Moxley and Bryan have quite the history within this series. Mox defeated Daniel Bryan one time in his hometown to win the WWE World Championship. So in many ways, this is personal between the two for that reason alone. But also because Mox is back in the WWE to sign, or at least to rid the WWE of the rebellion. I don't know how he could think anybody else can do it, but I'm guessing we'll have to wait and see as Bryan takes full control of the former WWE World Champion. Oh, and a crossbody into the repeated shots. He's raining down on Daniel Bryan right here. What a night it has been. We are down to the final three of the Royal Rumble match. Moxley, Daniel Bryan, and Pete Dunne rolling to the outside after suffering two black masses at the hands of Aleister Black or Mox. Bryan fight back. Mox No, with a rebound lariat. No rebound lariat. Will Mox put him away. All he has to do is hit the Death Rider. Oh, wait. Daniel Bryan. Oh, Daniel Bryan with a low blow. Bryan with a low blow. This is stupid. And Mox trying to hold on. And Mox has been eliminated thanks to a shot below the belt. We are now down to the final two. Daniel Bryan and an unconscious Pete Dunne. First being pile-driven from the apron to the floor by Eric Young, to suffering two black masses. And now, by the looks of it, Daniel has this one in the bag and will solidify the Rebellion's mission and rebranding this company and their image. And this Tokyo crowd is letting Daniel Bryan know how they really feel. Oh, and he's targeting the neck and the arm of Pete Dunne. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, and he stomps. He has done writhing in pain. Speaking of joint manipulation, Daniel Bryan is doing exactly that to a man who is a master of joint manipulation. Oh, God, once again. Oh, Daniel Bryan. He is moments away. He's toying with this crowd here with the yes chants. Oh, my God! Rusev is back! The Brute is back! He's bandaged up, but he is back to send a message. The Pit to Daniel Bryan! You show no loyalty to him, he shows no loyalty to you. Rusev is the saving grace. Daniel Bryan did not see that coming. Daniel Bryan did not see that coming, and Pete Dunne with the bicycle kick. Done with the fight. Done with the will. He's coming back from Survivor Series, that crushing loss, and now he has Daniel Bryan bitter end. The Bruiserweight bringing a bitter end to Bryan's hopes of winning the Rumble. Dunne wins. Dunne's going to WrestleMania. The Bruiserweight is going to the main event of WrestleMania. What a comeback. He suffered a pile driver at the hands of Eric Young from the apron. And just when Daniel Bryan thought he had this in the bag, thanks to Aleister Black, Rusev, a ghost from his past, came back and told him that you thought you got rid of me. You thought that I was done, but that was not the case, as he met with the Pit. And instead of going after the man who injured him in the first place, he went after the man who turned on him and in many ways cost him his opportunity at WrestleMania, that being Rusev. And then it was this, the bitter end. That was more than enough. And because of that bitter end right there, Pete Dunne has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. He suffered a crushing defeat at Survivor Series and went into a self-imposed exile. And he came back with a chip on his shoulder, overcoming a pile driver from the apron to the floor to going all the way to the main event of WrestleMania. Celebrate like your life depends on it, kid, because you are in with the big boys. You are in the main event. That is where you are going, to Atlanta, GA, to the main event of WrestleMania, and that is what you are going for. The current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, who went through his own battle earlier tonight, now knows who's coming for that title. Atlanta, Georgia, get ready, because that heat is coming to you big time. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year.
Ain't no chance like this.